Wow, we got a full room already. How many do we have in here? Wow, we got 9 people in here already. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Sound okay, guys? CZ Kids here. BC Treasure Trail said he'll be back. Southwest Florida in the house. Can't stay, but dropped in. Well, thank you very much. Mr. Marlin. Wow, Mr. Marlin's up early. Wonder if he had to work the late shift last night. Says hi to CZ Kid, me and Dennis from Southwest. Rocky Mountain, Mr. Roberts here. Funny, I have the urge to rent a cube van. Wicked Digger's here. Good morning, Wicked Digger. Clark's Cove, CCD 134 is here. Mr. Swifty's here this morning. Good morning, Swifty. I just watched your mail call video, sir. Pond Scum, good morning. I was talking to you last night, and Miss Alex's and Shane's It's in the Blood Sports podcast last night. Good coffee this morning, guys. But everybody's good morning, Mr. Carl Becker. Wow, great to see Carl's here this morning. Greetings all. Good greeting. Iffy Signals is here this morning. Another great YouTube name. Marty Burstel's here. Good morning, Marty. Wow, I got a few new names to put into the duck race today. That's great. John Long Silver Rails. Good morning. Today we celebrate the baptism of Jesus in the River Jordan. Yep, I always leave it up to Mr. John Long to keep us going where we are at in the I'm going to pronounce this road wrong, John. Liturgical calendar. Never seen it snow feet before. Wow, you guys are in that big snowstorm. Come on down to Florida, everybody. We're sitting here with all the doors and windows open. I'm in a t-shirt and pair of shorts. Oh, this is great. Haven't been able to magfish just since after Thanksgiving due to ice. Yep. You folks need to come on down here to Florida. It is. Oh, we don't have the light on. See, guys, that's what happens. Denise leaves you in charge and everything goes to crap. There we go. Maybe that won't be so dark. All righty. But wow, you guys must be getting hammered with that ice storm. Hey, if it can rain and snow at the same time, it would. Well, sorry to hear that. Morning, y'all. Cooking breakfast in the background. Mr. Squeak is always cooking. Mr. Bill's always getting a morning breakfast going. Archaeology Mikey. Hey, didn't find you at the fun show. That's because, Mikey, I didn't realize it was this weekend. For some reason, I thought it was the first weekend of February. So I sat down at my computer yesterday or 2 days ago, and I went, hey, let's check on that Orlando fun show. Or I didn't know it was called the fun show. I just typed in Orlando coin show, and it said, today was a great day of the first day of the fun show. And I went, crap, it's this weekend. So, Mikey, no, you didn't see me there because I wasn't there. I thought it was next month. Yep. Another Menardo move. Man, I made myself some good coffee this morning. Mr. Stan is here. Coin, you dig it? Is Mr. Stan? Hello, Mr. Arfob. Okay, I believe he means Rob with that. But then again, you never know. I bought my first Carson City. It's an 1877 quarter. Well, Mikey, if that's awesome, because that is something I'd love to have in my personal collection as a Carson City silver coin of anything. Well, and I would. That's so high on the bucket list to find that I don't even have it on the bucket list. Just like I didn't even have a 2-cent coin on the bucket list, because that is so hard to find. Oh, speaking of bucket list, where is my banner? I made a banner for today. There we go. So speaking of bucket listers, we're going to try and see what's on some people's bucket list desires for this year. I got my... Sorry, I keep reaching across you guys. Guys, a guy at my club made me this for my 1899 Barber Dime, first 1800 silver, November 6, 2021. guy at my club, Clearwater Mike, who pops in the stream every now and then, is the nicest guy in the world. He gave this to me at our last club meeting. This is awesome, guys. So that was my number one bucket lister last year. So Mr. Jeff's here. Mr. Geoff Millard. Marlon shit to bed. That's why he's up early. I'm not going to go there with that, Jeff. Oh. Let's see if anybody else is pop. Oh, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. Good morning, Rob. Wicked Digger. Good morning. Hello. Hope everyone is doing well. We are doing great. I don't know about some of you folks up there with your weather, but down here in Florida, it is absolutely beautiful. Mr. Mike, Mallyman 24 is getting up early. Man, thank you folks for all getting up early for this stream this morning. CZ Kid. Mr. Reed is here. Wow, he's here early in the morning. What time is it out there, Reed? Like 6 a.m.? I agree with Mikey. Snowstorm, personal problem. We ever start having snowstorms here in Florida, you know the climate change is getting messed up. So, Detect Dig Smiles here. Welcome, Detect Dig Smile. I see you on a lot of streams. That's awesome. Mr. Mike saying hi to everybody. Miss Karen Wade's here this morning. I have the husband and wife team. SWFL Treasure Can't Stay Long. Got to go visit your hospital wife. Well, yes, that takes priority, and we all wish her well and hope she's on the road to recovery. Wow, this is great, guys. Digger Dan stopping by to say hi. Welcome, Dan. Hi. Mr. Tom Riley from, now I'm going to forget the name of his town. It's not Waimama, but he's down there about an hour and 15 minutes south of me. I would rather shovel sunshine than shovel snow. I got you there, Stan. Traveling Detector saying good morning. Wow, this is great. Everybody's here. Okay, John Long. I found a 14K wedding band with no inscription and a silver chain at the beach recently. Does anyone have any idea what the proper procedure is with respect to finding the owners? My last 2 or 3 rings go, John, and my one platinum ring that had the inscription in it with the actual date of their wedding. It didn't have their names, but it said, "I love you forever," with the date of their wedding. I put those on Craigslist, John. Obviously, I didn't put the date of the wedding, but I said found men's wedding band with the inscription and the wedding date. If you can give me the wedding date and the inscription, I will be happy to return ring to you. So I know Denise is big in the Facebook marketplace. So you can put it on Facebook. You can put it on Craigslist. Craigslist has a lost and found section. But almost every ring we find for our club, if it's got some type of marking that's identifiable, we will try and put it on for 30 or 60 days before we claim it ourselves. So that would probably be my best advice for you, John. If anybody else has any ideas, please throw them out here for Mr. John. Joe Strack's here this morning. Good morning. Miss Denise Kidder has slid in. Thank you. She texted me, said she'd be here this morning. She had a bad day yesterday, folks. So let's everybody say nice, positive, kind things to Miss Denise K today while she deals with one of life's pain in the ass problems. Thick cut bacon, fried eggs, hash browns, and coffee. Oh, yep. That sounds like an actual perfect breakfast to me, Bill. Oh, GW button or gold coin. Wow, Mike. Mike starts us off with a great question this morning. A GW George Washington inaugural button, which is extremely rare. I've only seen 3 or 4 found on YouTube, or a gold coin, which I have seen more of them found, including my man Dalton, my digging partner Dalton. Him and Troy were there together. So, Mike, I would have to go with the GW button because there's going to be less chance of finding one of those and less areas that it could be in. Whereas even in a state is not that old as Florida, Dalton found a gold coin. So there are probably more locations in the country you could find a gold coin. But what do you folks think about that? Yeah, Marty says I'll be over for breakfast. Well, there you go, CZ Kid. That is a great way of looking at that. You see that comment, folks? Anything I haven't found yet is on my bucket list. There is another great positive comment this morning. Wow, you folks are just kicking butt this morning. My bucket list is to dig $1,000 in clad. Well, Dan, I have got 3 years worth of peanut butter jars here with coins in them. From each month that I do it, I put my coins in a peanut butter jar, and I've got over 36 months of peanut butter jars, maybe 42 months. And I can tell you I'm nowhere near that 1,000. If I got to 250 or 300, maybe 400, but I'm going to be counting that up soon. And I'm probably going to buy the 15-inch coil for the Equinox. A Boy Scout ring. Squeak that, Bill. That'd be another great find too. I do not have a Boy Scout ring. I've got 3 of the kerchief slides, but those are the only Boy Scout items I have. Ponscom says, top of my bucket list is a utility knife. Everyone seems to pull them up. Yeah, Ponscom, I got to say that yeah, I've got several utility knives. I've even got one of the box cutter knives. I've got 3 or 4 pocket knives, a couple of them that work. I found a Leatherman's tool, brand new on beach when I was up in a Hilton Head. I mean, that somebody must have just dropped that 10 minutes beforehand. A silver thimble. Swifty, that would have to be on my bucket list too. Of course, Mr. Dalton has one of those too. Oh my God, is that 11 degrees and dropping? Oh my gosh. Stan says, we're supposed to go on an 18-day cruise starting today, but both the wife and I contacted COVID. Crap, Stan, I know you've been talking to me about that cruise, and you were really, really, really looking forward to that cruise. Crap. Well, Stan, hopefully that's something that they'll work with you at and get you another cruise after your COVID. Back when I had my video store at a big tourist flea market, the couple across from us that had a golf club store, he sold golf clubs and repaired them and put new grips on the shafts and everything. They were supposed to go on a cruise, and I opened up my store, opened up the big garage door of my store, opened it up, looked across, and they were both standing there. And I walked over after I unlocked my store. I walked over and go, you guys are supposed to be on a cruise. And the wife walked off, and the husband looked at me and went, somebody forgot their passport, and we stood there, standing there, waving at the ship as it left without us. Apparently, they were pretty serious about that passport thing. That was back before they had those Florida licenses that had the star on them that were the equivalent of showing your birth certificate. Wow, Stan, feels so bad for you, buddy. I hope you guys feel better, get over COVID, and hopefully you can make up that cruise. Jeff says snow there too in Austria. There you go, Marty. You guys have got great comments. I bought a Trime a couple of weeks back. Now I can find one. Marty, I don't think I've ever even seen a Trime in person. May get some rain today finally, then we'll be wet Wyoming. That's hilarious, Sean. Oh. So that's what's got to go. Thank you. Thank you. Give her our love and prayers. It's 41 degrees here in Vegas Valley, going up to 61 degrees, heading out in a bit. You know, I was out with Troy the other day, and we started the day off. It was around 70 degrees with zero humidity. We don't get too many days here in Florida with near zero humidity. It was absolutely beautiful out there. So, yeah, let's try that since Rob's talking in the shadows here. Marty says 5 degrees. Holy crap. I don't feeling much better. Thank you. That's great, Stan. I don't do 5 degrees, guys. That's why I don't live near my sister in Kansas City. Amen to that. No snow, but we have ice now. Wow, I think I'd go with the snow over the ice. My mother hated driving in the ice. 9 degrees here, Reed says, in Nevada. Hopefully it will get over freezing today. I hope so. Raining like crazy here on top of the snow we just got. Well, Robert, I hope it melts the snow instead of freezing the snow. Like I say, my mother, freezing snow was just the worst. Oh, Miss Karen says get it on her art giveaway ending this evening. There you go, folks. She's got her channel link up there. Miss Karen Wade is a wonderful artist, and she did a whole series during Thanksgiving. She did a series during Christmas. She gave away some of her artwork, and she uses different colored pens and pencils, and just does some really, really cool stuff. So, folks, if you're not familiar with, I don't want to say Mrs. Swifty because I don't want to say she doesn't have her own identity, but that is Mr. and Mrs. Swifty. So please go check out her channel and get in on her giveaway, folks. Yeah, see, freezing rain iced over our snow. See, that's just horrible. French toast and scrambled eggs. Now you're talking, Mike. That is the one thing I can cook for breakfast. I make a mean French toast. And no matter how many times I make scrambled eggs, my scrambled eggs never taste as good as Denise's scrambled eggs, ever. But then again, my mother used to say, any food made by somebody else always tastes better. And then as my mom got older, guys, as my mom got into her 70s, and we would go out to dinner with a group of us, at the end of dinner, when my mother was done, she would just get up from the table and leave. And we're like, aren't we all chipping in for this? And my mother's like, nope. I took care of you kids long enough. I'm old now. You can pay my meals. And she just walked out of the restaurant. My mother was a riot. St. Lucie, Mr. Bernie's here from the east coast of Florida. Dirty Mad Yackers is here. Good morning. Wicked Digger says a GW button. Yep, I got to go with you there, Wicked Digger. Mr. Bill's here. Mr. Bill's really been a busy guy lately. He's all over the internet. I want to find a largie and a Franklin half. I'm with you there on both of those, Robert. I do have 2 Franklin halves that I have found. I have not found a silver Kennedy half, whether it be 40 or 90% silver. I've got 3 Walker halves. I've got 2 Benjis. 2 of the Walkers and both Benjis I found with Dalton. But I do not have a Kennedy half. I've got 2 or 3 Kennedy clad coins. Those aren't even easy to find. But I'm with you there, Clarksco. I want a largie so bad. I actually thought I had a chance to find one in Missouri on that 1837 courthouse, but I think there had been some fill put in there around 1900 because the items I was pulling out of there were late 1800s, 1905 Indian. So, Denise, knowing that they will get caught makes me feel better. Denise, I would chomp at the bit for a case like that. I would love to track them down. We had a group of teens that stole a bunch of credit cards and bought high-end accessories for their little Japanese rice burners that you fix up and put the low and tires go out and the flames out the exhaust. Well, they were buying pistons and camshafts and all kind of stuff for them thing. So when I finally caught them, and to get the money back for the people, I obviously couldn't take their engines apart, so I just seized all their cars. I took all their cars, put them in the police impound lot, and they had to go to court and reimburse the people that they stole their credit cards. So, okay, now we're hitting breakfast menus: omelet, sausage links, and toast with a nice hot mocha coffee. See, all these things sound great. And here I'm just sitting here at my Tesla cup of coffee. So let's see what else we got here. Ram Detecting's here. Good morning. Sorry I missed you there, sir. I'm going back and making sure I didn't miss anybody. Rain and cold on top of snow. Yeah. I'm here for you all can eat. Mr. Florida Knox is here. I'm here for the all you can eat breakfast. Well, apparently if there's like 3 or 4 channels making them, Dalton. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, a lot of people, sure. Sorry, guys, but it's just perfect weather here. Like I say, when Troy and I hunted, we had a tough day hunting, guys. We did 13 door knocks Friday. Yes, yeah, Friday. We did 13 door knocks Friday, 7 no answers, And the 6 that answered, we went 6 for 6. Troy got 5 doing one side of the block. I got 5 doing, or I got 1 doing the other side of the block. And guys, 6 houses. We hit 6 houses, 20s, 30s, and 40s, and we didn't get a single silver Friday. It was just a rare day. But we went 6 for 6 for door knocking. The day that I went 5 for 5 on Christmas Eve, I am now 2 for 2 since Christmas Eve. So I am 7 for 7 on my last door knocks. I know that can't last forever, but Stan says he's still looking for a bucket. Oh my God, you guys crack me up. That is awesome, Stan. Oh. We have, it looks like a Russian channel, or at least, oh, nope, that's a, there we go. Got that one. Hey, Rob, have to resub you. A lot of my subscribers have been removed, and again, you were one of them. Bernie, like I say, we talk about this all the time. I don't know what the hell they do on YouTube. I mean, you come to my channel, so I don't know why they would unsub you. I saw that Lou from Indiana Tones resubbed me the other day. He's on my channel all the time. There should have been no reason for them to unsub him from my channel. I just, Dalton's had to resub to my channel. I just don't understand these things. Oh, my bucket list is to get Rob Magna fishing in a kayak. That would be a comedy video. You guys would have to have numerous, no, fat ass Rob's not getting into a kayak. I'm bad enough in a canoe, guys. I have tipped many a canoe over. Anything is on my bucket list except kicking it. You got that right, Carl. Oh. What, crybaby? What? Mommy went to the grocery store. Jim Steele, did my letter come? No, not yet, Jim. Denise usually takes any mail that I get and puts it right on the counter for me. So no, I do not have it yet, sir. Hell, it took at least, what, 5, 6, 7 weeks for Jeff's package to get here from Austria. Jason from the Detecting Smiths, he sent me the Knox book, guys, from like 3 states away, and it took 32 days to get here. And that wasn't even at Christmas time. That was just regular mail. Wicked Diggers here. Massachusetts tree coin is on my bucket list, but being realistic, Spanish silver is high on my list. Year of the bucket lister. There's an excellent hashtag, guys. Way to go, Wicked Digger. Year of the bucket lister. I got to remember that hashtag unless that's something you use personally, sir. But yeah, Massachusetts tree coin, guys, is a very, very rare coin to find. It's an early state coin. But yes, I would definitely put Spanish silver is probably also so high up on my bucket list that it's probably not even in a serious contention unless I go back to I get up to the Maryland. And I do plan on getting up to Maryland this year, guys. Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York. I want to get to those I was ready to say those channels. I'm ready to get to those stations. The current variant appears to be very contagious. Yes, it is, John, but fortunately, hopefully it's hitting most people not as hard as the Delta variant did. Reed says, if I ever get the kitchen finished painted, I'll have another bucket. I save all the 5-gallon buckets when we do a project with drywall or painting, whatever. Denise is like, just throw that bucket away. I go, no, those 5-gallon buckets, I could use those. My trash is going in those. She's like, you got enough buckets around here. Oh. I have a passport card in my wallet. Now, is that different than a driver's license, CZ? Because in the state of Florida, we were one of the earliest states to actually comply with that federal 9/11 thing where you had to take your birth certificate and 2 other forms of ID in to prove that it was actually you. And then they put that yellow star up in the corner. So like if we take a 3-day cruise here from the East Coast over by Bernie, by the Daytona beach area, Port Canaveral. If we take a 3 days cruise there that just goes to the Bahamas, you can actually use that driver's license with a star on it without having to have your birth certificate. But I think if you go someplace that has like major foreign countries like the East or Western Caribbean, you still have to bring your birth certificate to show you. And I was recently looking for something, guys, and found my birth certificate and all the crap I was looking through. So I gave that to Denise for safe holding. John Long says, I am in Melbourne Beach this week. The weather is delightful, windy, refreshing, and sunny. That sounds wonderful, John. Ram Detecting says, my bucket lister find I want to find is an SLQ. Dennis apparently found one. KCMD found one, I guess, the other day. I don't know where he was at, somewhere here in Florida. You guys all saw my video, the cops called video, where Troy found two stuck together in the same hole, and we both screamed, and that's when the homeowner came out and called the cops on us on the curb strip. Oh, and speaking of that video, I'm going to show you guys later a comment I just got on that video yesterday, calling me everything but a nice person in that comment. I don't know if it's a spoof channel. I don't know if it's somebody's new channel they just did, but I'll show you guys the comment on that later. But Ram, that's on my goal too. Not that it would be a bucket lister, because I did find one time. It was so worn I could barely see one corner of the eagle's wing. And I took it down to my meeting and I showed it off and brought it home and put it somewhere not to lose it. And I can't find it. I know it's here somewhere in Denise's house, the garage, the shed, somewhere. I just can't find it. So I would love to find one that I could actually show. 8 degrees here, Jim Steele says. Oh my God, you guys are just killing me. Got out yesterday with Steve detecting rods. Got a 29 Merc and a 19 wheat along with a Woodman of the World coin. Wow. I have heard of those, but I've never seen one either, CZ. That's awesome. Awesome. I recently found a relic, guys, from the International Order of the Oddfellows that you folks will be seeing in an upcoming video. And it's an over 100-year-old relic that I found on a lawn local here in my area. And I looked them up. I thought they were part of the not Knights of Columbus, the Masons. I thought they were part of the Masons, but they weren't. They were a separate organization that at one time they numbered more than the Freemasons here in the United States. International Order, IOOF, International Order of the Oddfellows. But my video on that will be coming up soon. It was 7 yesterday. Man, I watch the news and they say 78 million people are getting hammered, and I'm like, I just can't imagine that. Well, Jeff, that's because you're an animal, sir. I was detecting yesterday a -2. You're just an animal. Karen does do great work. That's a good question. Does detector act crazy when it's that cold? That's a good question, Detecting Smile. The History Digger's here. Good morning. Just taking my first sip of coffee while I'm still on my first cup, sir. Join me in my live stream this evening at 7 p.m. There you go, guys. For those of us not watching football or take a break during halftime or something. Yeah, Pond Scum, I haven't mastered that yet. Denise tells me that all the time. The secret to scrambled eggs is butter and low heat. She tells me low heat all the time is the way to go, and I can't do that. Seasoned with hunger. CZ Kid, any wife made by others tastes better than my wife burns water. Yeah, that's not good. I agree. Sounds like you guys need to give your weather a pill of some sort. Tell them to take the blue pill. French kissing and scrambled eggs are better. Okay, we're not touching that one. Digger Dan Killer Clad just got out some more this year than last and got to find the hot spots. That's it. Right now, we are Dalton, Troy, and I are kind of out of hot spots right now. I felt kind of bad. I took Denise K out on our first dirt fishing trip about 2 weeks ago, and we weren't able to find a lot just because the 2 big church permissions we took to have been pretty hunted out. And I am still not. That might be better. I got to get some professional lighting, guys. Swifty's making cheese grits. Man, I haven't had cheese grits in a long time. Yeah, Denise has got, I'm not going to bring it up if she doesn't bring it up, but Denise has got a little issue she's dealing with. So she's going to be getting calls today, guys. Joe's Wacky Games and Reactions. I've not been here for a while. How are you, Joe? I am great. Thank you for being here today. Sorry, I'm behind on these chats. One good find always leads to the next good find. I agree with that too. Mr. Mayers, Mr. Merlin saying hi to me again this morning. Everybody's got great emojis. My computer's so slow, guys. If I try and do an emoji, the thing I do emoji about, you guys have already talked about 10 minutes beforehand. Found 2 large cents in 21. Oldest was 147 years old. Had my lucky French toast that day for breakfast. French toast always makes my day for that. See, now you're talking waffles. Ooh, crispy bacon and turkey gravy. I can say I've never done that. Mr. Epic Adventures in Paradise, Mr. Howard and Miss Janine are here. Good morning, all. Just waiting for my sour cream coffee cake to come out of the oven. So you guys are all slobs. I didn't eat before I came on, guys, so I'm starving. So you guys are all making this sound great. Denise says, Rob, I believe 100% believe that they know me. They tried using every card I had, but my 2 business cards. All righty, guys. Since she's brought it up, I can bring it up. Miss Denise had her wallet and all her credit cards stolen. I don't know if it was out of her car or what, but Miss Denise wasn't getting very far with the police. They weren't showing much interest until she showed them, told them that one of the items missing was a police identification from a family member that they have up north. And finally, that put some spring in their ass, and they started tracking the credit cards, and they were using them as she called the police. They bought $53 worth of cigarettes. They tried using gas. They tried going to Walmart. So they're tracking them right down. So she's been on the phone, shutting down all her credit cards, having to get all her IDs and everything else figured out. Guys, I've had that happen to me once a few years ago, and it is just a pain in the ass. Jeff says, I like Jeff's breakfast idea, French kisses and scrambled eggs. Let's see here if I can get a little bit caught up here. Mississippi Mary's here this morning. Makeshift sounds detecting 2 zeros here. This is awesome, guys. Thank you very much. I am behind on the chat as usual. So, do you have to return some of the items to the owners? Wow, since I'm so far behind on the chat, I'm not sure what he's talking about. Mayor says he's got to go, got to drive home from work. See, I knew he was up early because he was coming home from work. That answers that question. CZ Kid, remind me what we were talking about there because I'm trying to get caught up on this chat. Weather's phenomenal. Okay, let's see here. Wow, somehow my chat went backwards, guys. Clarsko says I just had to resub to Bill. I'm lucky that it hasn't happened to me for a long time. I shouldn't say that. Knock on wood. Not sure if you'll still be on when I get back from bringing tea to work. If you are, we'll stop in. Thank you, Dan. Guys, how did my chat? Alley Cat's here. Sorry, guys. My chat actually went back up to the beginning of the chat. Okay, we took care of that one. Oh, well, you hunt on property. Okay. I've only had a couple instances. Well, you guys all know on my bucket list coin that I did the video on Christmas Day, I found that 2-cent piece on a guy's property that I told him I'd find everything. And most of the time when he heard my pinpointer, he'd come out and check, and I'd show him a wheat penny. I showed him the 42 wheat penny. And he's like, how much is that worth? I said, oh, about a nickel. And then I found, I think, a teens wheat penny. And he said, what is that worth? I said, about 5 or 10 cents. And then, guys, I did. I found the 2-cent piece, and he came out, and he didn't hear me then, but he came out later to ask me if I wanted a bottle of water. He was a really nice guy. And I told him what I dug. I told him I dug an 1868 2-cent piece. And he's like, I've never even heard of that. And, I told him, I said, well, it was only made for 9 years during the Civil War and right after it. And that's when he asked me, is that valuable? I said, I don't know, maybe $20-30. So he asked me to look it up. I looked it up. It was worth between $15 and $25. And then he said, well, what's it worth to you? And I thought he just meant like, what is it worth to me personally? And I was like, I don't know, $20. And he goes, okay, well, you can have it if you pay me the $20. So guys, he made me buy, I don't want to say he made me buy my own coin, but he made me buy a coin that I found out of the dirt in his yard. That had never happened to me before. So yeah, it was worth it to me, even though at that time money was tight for me. I wasn't going home without that 1868 coin if I couldn't. That's the oldest coin I've ever found. So yeah, I bought the coin. Have we ever had anybody ask for everything? No. That happened apparently to Tommy River Styx. Apparently he was doing a house up in North Florida with a guy he was hunting with, and they told the lady to find everything, and she said she wasn't interested. And then when they found, she saw all the cool stuff like lead soldiers and silver coins and old coins. She took everything right from them. Took everything right off their display thing. Fortunately, that's never happened to me. I know Troy and Dalton. People have asked them for stuff. When Troy and I were out hunting Friday, the guy took the first weedy we found off the yard because he thought that was cool. Because like most people, they go, "Oh, you're not going to find anything in my yard. There's nothing down there." Yeah, there is. And I had one other guy take one silver coin from me when I showed him my display board. And he gave me the ultimatum, well, you can give me this silver, you can come back and look for more, or you can take that silver home with you and you had a nice time today. So I gave up the one silver so Dalton and I could come back several times, and we wound up getting 7 more silvers out of it. And he wasn't there because it was a house he was working on, and he'd never come back to that house after that one day he saw me. So he never asked for anything after that. But Zolfo Springs, I've heard of Zolfo Springs, John Long, but I've never been there. Hello, just a swinging. At least let me get a picture. Yes. Yes, I've had people. Yeah. That's like I say, when Tommy and those guys, they at least were able to take pictures of the stuff so you could document them in a video to show that you've I've asked people if they want stuff. I recently found, you guys haven't seen the video yet, but I recently found my first trumpet or trombone end, whatever, the end you blow into, the brass end, off a 1925 house. And I asked the folks if they'd be interested in it because their son was really interested in it. He wanted to take it to his Boy Scout meeting and tell the story at show and tell. So I asked if I could take it to my club meeting first and then bring it back to him. And I've had several people let me do that, bring stuff back after I get to display it at my club, and then I give it back to them. I have one permission that I give 90% of everything to. He's making a display with everything. See, if you're giving it to somebody like that, Wicked Digger, that's going to make a display, that's awesome. As long as the stuff has been found, it gets displayed. If some guy's just taking it because it's his yard and he's going to throw it in a drawer, well, that's just kind of sad. All right, where did Stan? Rob, you are completely frozen. Must be the weather. You guys kill me, Stan. Oh. Now we're on the phone eating breakfast before we head out to church. I'm guessing, Coin, you dig it. It is a WWE fan. Good morning, Bald Santa. Welcome. All right, it's 9:42. My computer says, my chat says 9:42. I am actually caught up, guys. It has only taken me 42 minutes to get caught up with the chat. Oh, that's hilarious, guys. All right. Oh, Javier Garcia's here. See, I knew I'd miss somebody getting caught up on my chat. Good morning, Javier. Wicked Digger, Bald Santa, Alley Cat. Mike's still here. Great to see you guys. Just a swinging's back. He says he got a little sleep, so that's great. Everybody's getting to say hi. I just dug a 10K, a 10 gram 14K men's wedding band in a guy's yard once. Asked him if they wanted any of my finds, and he grabbed an old rusty Tonka truck. You know, maybe that Tonka truck had some significance to him. We had a lady whose yard we dug, said back when she was a teenager, which would have been back in the 60s, right around when silver was going out, 64, 65, she buried like a mayonnaise type jar with a metal lid that had all silver coins in it. And, she asked if we could look for that. And guys, I would think that metal lid, you get a metal lid, they whip off a pretty good signal. But man, we hit that yard hard looking for that. Now that was a yard I found my only half dime I have, a Canadian half dime. I think it was 1902 or 1908, exactly 2 weeks after Dalton found his seated half dime on another permission we had. And then he had that day. And I put mine down over top of him. In Canada and the United States, once Canada went to small pennies, because Canada did their largies to 1918, whereas we stopped our largies in 1855, 1856, when they went with the Flying Eagle penny. But once Canada went to the small cent, they pretty much matched up all their coins with the exact same size of our coins. So Dalton and I's half, of course, Canada called their half dime a 5-cent silver piece, because it actually says 5 cents on the back. I believe the nickname of it, they also call it a fish scale. I'm not really sure why they call it a fish scale, but so that's funny, Marty. You find a gold ring, big gold ring, and he wants the Tonka truck. That's funny. Our church was canceled only online today. Is that due to weather, detecting Smile, or because of COVID's coming back so much? Bald Santa, I know. I'm trying to get caught up. When I don't have a co-host, it's tough, buddy. I apologize. Good morning, Miss Alex. It's in the blood is Miss Alex, Shane's daughter from Ohio River History. She does a great sports channel, guys, called It's in the Blood, meaning I like sports just like her father does, because it's in the blood of their sports love for sports together. She did a live stream on the football game last night, the Dallas game, and I was in her stream for a couple hours. So going for the record, Rob, I would assume that'd be the record for being so far behind. There he is. Ohio River History. Oh, he's on the wrong count. Okay. It was me. What something down? Just a swing a new cam and a head mount on the way. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I did an 1853 house and got my first barber dime, a bunch of Indian cents, and cool relics. All the owner wanted was one Indian. See, I think a lot of people, they just want, like, say maybe like one thing that you dug out of the yard to say that they can show people off. Hey, I had a guy come out metal detect my yard, and he found a lot of cool stuff, and I just wanted this one token to show, one little token of the hunt. I had some folks that let me do a 1918 big corner lot house. It was one of the oldest houses I had done at the time. And I made up a little display case for them, and then put the 1918. I found a 1918 Wheatie there, same year as the house. So I put it in a little display case and wrote found at this house on that date, so they could put it on the wall that the penny matched the house. And they were so surprised by that. They were very appreciative of that. Opalan's here. Welcome, Opalan. So he's here with Ohio River History, just a swinging, digging up the Caroliners with Dig It Dude Jeremy. Good morning. Sounds like Bill's done with his breakfast with Squeak. I would like to find a barber anything and a Civil War bullet. Wow, Detective Smile, you're right after my heart there. I would like to find a barber quarter. I've got several barber dimes. Obviously, if you guys watched my second courthouse, the 1896 courthouse, I found 4 barbers, and that was the only silver I found. That courthouse was 4 barbers, and finally found one of the 4 was the 1899. So that's my first 1800s coin. Was the day I found 4 barbers. That's going to be a hard day ever to beat. And then on the other courthouse I did the weekend before, on the other side of the state, I got that huge 3-ring 69 cal dropped bullet. That's my one and only Civil War bullet. It is flipping huge. So yeah, they were 2 great bucket lists off my list for last year. My first 1800 silver, my first Civil War bullet bucket or 3-ringer. So detecting smile, it is. You'll get it. It's a very special thing when you find a barber. Barbers are beautiful dimes. Troy has a barber quarter. I think Dalton does too. Don't have either one of those. So this year, my number one silver I'd like to find is a seeded coin. I'm not even going to say Spanish silver because I'm just not. I know Charlie digging it back's buddy Dave, his digging partner Dave, he found a half real up at Florida Hunt 6 2 years ago. And I found a barber there. It was like a 1908 barber. And that was the find of the day that everybody was oohing and on over, right up until Dave came in with that half real. And then the whole crowd went over to Dave because that was such a phenomenal find. So yeah, you can find Spanish silver in Florida. Northern Florida is a lot older than Southern Florida as far as population goes. We did good last night. It was a fun stream. Rob, you legend. Digger's Den's always here to help my ego out, guys. Digger's Den Tyson, UK MD is here. Thank you. If any of you all come through South Carolina, please contact me. I'll have a dig ready. Jeremy, late spring, early summer, I will take you up on that. I have some family in Virginia. I got to go right up the 75 corridor. I have a person I can stay with in Tallahassee where I start my trip off, where I meet Charlie, and then I take off from there. Brooklyn Treasure Hunters here. Welcome. Man, we got some great names in here today. 40 people here. God, no wonder I can't keep up with all you good people. Yep, Marty saying hi to Anthony. Rygar, good morning. Just him and I were just conversing on one of his comments. Sorry I'm late. No worries. We're just kind of moving right into this. Ram Detecting says, my friend found a matron here in Arkansas yesterday. That's kind of rare for this area. Wow, what a great find. Tell them congratulations. So, let's see here. Treasure Hunting with Swifties, putting link to his channel in. Wicked Digger, I was lucky my first and only barber quarter was in my first week of detecting in my front yard. That'll spoil you. I got my biggest ring ever, guys. 5 days into metal detecting, I got my biggest ring. It's a biker's ring with a big Mayan god on top of a pyramid. From when I talk to people, they say it's a biker's ring that bikers wear them for fights because it's just a huge ring. It's almost a full ounce of silver. I found it on my 5th day metal detecting. I thought rings were going to fall out of the sky. I thought this was going to be the easiest hobby in the world. I was going to be selling stuff and cashing checks and making a living off metal detecting. And I didn't find another ring for 5 months. So yeah, that's great. A barber quarter. Yep, that's definitely on my bucket list for sure. Rob, run your detector over my letter when it shows up and you will find a bucket lister. I will do that, Jim. Thank you very much. I long for that Spanish silver. I have a seated half dime, 1838. I think that's close to the year that Dalton's is, Wicked Digger. So yes, if you've got a seated dime, I can see where Spanish will be on your list next. An SLQ for Ram Detecting would be, and a Civil War plate of some kind for a relic. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Hey guys, I was recently featured on a Hoover Boys video. Tony, Glad for Clad. That's in our he's in our Zoom meeting. Mr. Glad for Clad is his name, his YouTube name. He was watching the Hoover Boys video and he contacted me and said, "Hey, are you the Rob Clark that the Hoover Boys were talking about that donated that military buckle book to them?" And I said, "Yes, I am." So they gave me a shout out on their channel, and he read the inscription that I put on the book to them. I was with my old detecting friend Alex, and her and I were at a big estate sale that we went to because they said they had 9 detectors there. And we got there 10 minutes after the sale started, and somebody had scarfed up all 9 detectors, but they also had a bottle dump that had over 10,000 bottles in it. So we wound up buying a lot of bottles. I did find one coil to detector that I sold on eBay, and he also had a lot of old big coffee table books, and they had a book on U.S. military buckles from the like post Civil War all the way up to like after the or post Revolutionary War, all the way up past the Civil War. And they recently used my book to get a reference on one of the old buckles they found, military buckles. So that was awesome. Bacon, cheesy grits. See, now cheesy grits even get better when you put bacon in them. Double G Diggs, welcome. Found one small Civil War button in Fort Meade from the Indian War. Wow, Double G, then you have to be not far from us. We have hunted that Civil War area in Fort Meade. Simon or Andrew, the Weedy Boys, Simon and Andrew, they haven't posted anything lately, but they are over in near Lakeland. Double G, we're over here in the Tampa Bay area. So for us to meet up, we met one day, and Simon got a couple big church field permissions over in Fort Meade, and one of them was across the street where the encampment or whatever was, the fort was down there in Fort Meade, and they pulled out a button from the that era, 1812 area from that. So that is awesome that you found one down there in Fort Meade. Know exactly where you're talking about from the French Indian Wars. Yep. That is awesome, Double G. Thanks for being here this morning and giving a local reference. Yeah, I'm still looking for a mason jar full of $20 gold pieces too, Reed. Oh, I was doing a 25 house the other day, guys, on that 7 for 7 door knocking I've been to. The day that I went 5 for 5, guys, every single one of those folks was out in their yard. It is so much easier getting a permission when the people are out in their yard and you can walk up to them or say hi to your truck, and you got that rapport going with them in their front yard. So you're not like banging on the door. You're not interrupting their day. They're already out in their front yard, watering their grass, picking up the newspaper, whatever. So I saw a guy sitting in the side of his house. I circled the block, come back, got out of my truck. He was taking a break from doing some exterior woodwork on his house. I gave him my spiel. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to be working back and forth. The yard's crap. Go ahead and do it. So anyway, I was there 2 hours, guys, on a 1925 house. I had 2 cool old tokens, 2 local tokens from Clearwater, which was really cool. I'd never seen one of them before. I didn't have a weedy. I didn't have a silver. I didn't have an old coin. Apparently somebody did this yard in the late 60s, early 70s, because everything I was finding was late 70s on up, except for those 2 tokens. And then his buddy comes by to help him do some work. And the guy goes, you out here looking for gold? I said, oh, wouldn't that be nice? I said, I'd be real happy for silver. And as soon as the guy walked by me, I turned back to my machine, swung, got a perfect 26, 27 on the knocks, popped it out. I said, ooh, that looks silver. They both came over, looked at it. And they said, what is it? It was a 64 Rosie, my first silver of the year. Turns out to be a little 64 Rosie, as last silver you can imagine. But that was, as soon as he said silver, I missed a $10 super chat. Brockton, Mr. Brockton's here. Wow, we haven't talked to Mr. Brockton in a while. And then who else gave me one? Pond Scum, thank you. I agree with Brockton. Thank you very much. Wow, I really was behind. You the man. Thank you, Brockton. Now he's going to start telling people to leave a thumbs up. All righty, guys, I got to get Brockton, you want to pop in? There we go, guys. Got the link up for Mr. Brockton, or somebody else wants to pop in. Rob, did you clean up the coins I sent? Yes, I did, sir. It took over 2 hours with lighter fluid and sticky fingers yesterday. That tape was the best tape I've ever seen. Don't use it again. But yes, we got them cleaned up. They're sitting right here behind me, Jeff. We'll do that today here too. I'll probably take the camera over to them as soon as I get caught up with these let me get caught up on the conversations here, Jeff. I have made a few Riker case displays for my great permissions. Feels good to get back. That is awesome. I need to start making my own display cases or finding some. I went garage sale hopping yesterday morning, and I was trying to find a shadow box for those cool items I found at that 1837 courthouse so I could put them on display and mail them back to the lady at the historical site. And I couldn't find a shadow box yesterday that I liked at all. Oh, guys, I don't know why this chat keeps going backwards. Bringing back Bill Ladd this week to just look at all the found treasures. The man has some amazing finds. Stop by and smash the reminder button. There you go. There you go, guys. Support Mr. Shane. Let me just get caught up here, guys. Keep in mind that Florida's cattle drives often end in Southwest Florida, where the cows were sold for Spanish gold to Spanish people. There should be some gold coins scattered all over. Yeah, Bill, if you, or John, if you got access to any of those areas where they did those cattle drives, that would be awesome. Brockton, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Bill Gross, I'm going to Florida hunt 8 next month. My first big hunt. Well, guys, let me talk about that in a second. Denise says she's back. Sorry if I missed a little drama. Take care. Please forgive me. I understand. No worries. Today is Squeak's birthday. Happy birthday, Squeak. I know everybody's probably already said it, but we have Chris and Kim Allman staying for the day to go detecting. That is awesome. Why do these Russian bots keep coming in here today? Good morning, Mr. Scott Jarvie. Didn't know when we bought our house. It was built in 53. That was built on 1800 school foundation. Was very lucky to find tons of great. Yeah, we did a neighborhood. Charlie and I did a neighborhood. Denise has a girlfriend that lives up in Tallahassee, and that's where Charlie and I met up there. It was a 5-hour drive for me and 2-hour drive for Charlie. And we met up there, and it was a 30s neighborhood. But we pulled a bunch of pulled a bunch of smashed 1800s bullets out of her yard. Charlie's got like 3 of them. And we got talking to the neighbor, how are we finding 1800 bullets on a 1930s property? He goes, oh, this neighborhood's been here for wooden houses way before these concrete houses were built. This area goes back to smashed. This area goes way back. Mr. Jim Steele, I believe first time up here.
Hi, Rob.
How we doing, sir?
I can complain, but it wouldn't do any good.
Yeah, that's what they say. Man, great looking beard, man. This area goes back to
that's normal this time of year. That's warmth.
Mr. Jim Steele. Turn your other channel down. How we doing, sir? Jim, turn your other channel down. Yeah, that's what they say. Man, great looking beard, man. This area goes back to
that's normal this time of year. That's warmth.
Mr. Jim Steele. Turn your other channel down. Jim, if you can hear me, you got to turn your second channel down. There you go.
That help?
Yes, sir. That did it. Yes, sir. Tom freaking Riley, what's up, brother? 50 subs with, wow. Justice Swinging's up to 50 subs. Congratulations. Let's see if we can get that up even higher, folks. Have everybody here support everybody. But it's great seeing you, Jim. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting your letter.
It's an 1891 seated dime.
Oh my gosh. I will. Wow. Thank you. That is, see, this way I get to swing over it. Dalton said his half dime came in really low, almost like a zinc penny, but it was really, really, really deep. And it was on a property at 1890s houses. So he dug it and boy, was he happy he dug that.
It was the last silver coin I found in 2020.
You found it in 2020?
Yes, the last one in 2020.
Well, thank you very much. I will treasure that when it comes. So, but oh, now Weigold's talking about cheesy grits with shrimp or bacon. You guys are just killing me. See, there's Brockton. Smash that thumbs up button. I knew he'd get to that. Guys, if I miss anybody, I apologize. You guys, this chat is just flying by. CZ Kid found my first general service button, Civil War 1880, put it on TreasureNet, was trying to get more, found it pretty much downtown Oklahoma City. That is awesome. I actually have a Civil War naval button that I found right down the street here from Denise's house on a 20s property, which blew my mind. Rob, you were going to show the coins I sent. Jim, let me take some time to show these coins that Mr. Geoff sent. I got them all cleaned up.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and leave you to your fun.
Well, thank you very much. It was great meeting you. Please pop in another time. It's great putting a face to a name.
Have a nice day.
You too, sir. Thank you. All righty, guys. For those of you that weren't here last week, Mr. Geoff sent me a nice package over from Germany, or excuse me, Austria, and it just had the tape had melted during the transport probably and got hot, so the tape was super sticky, and I couldn't get it off the coins and the extra things. So I spent some time last night cleaning up these coins and these items. So let's show what Mr. Geoff sent me from Austria. I'm going to have to use my other computer to show what we're looking at here. Uh-oh. All right, we got that up. There we go. We got one camera going. All righty, guys. My high def camera right here has a very, very loose connection on the USB port to my camera. And if I just touch it, it logs me off. So we're going to have to do this a different way. Welcome back. I know. Sorry, guys. Can you hear me okay? Is the sound all right? Yay, Rob got it up. Leave it to Park Rat Pat. Oh, that was great, Pat. All right, Mr. Geoff, we're going to have to do this another way, sir. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Guys, he sent me a great lot of stuff. We're going to start off with the Roman fibular brooches. Okay, he sent me 3 parts of Roman brooches. Let's put these, right here where it's white in the background. That is part of a Roman fibular brooch. There is one piece. And that might be another piece of the same one. And hello, Bobby Henninger. And then this one is almost probably complete one, guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. But those are Roman fibular brooches from way back in the Roman days, guys. They are way cool. So that, guys, that is before the time of Christ right there. That is just amazing. So we got those three. Okay. And then, guys, he sent me a 1600s hammered coin. And guys, I cannot even tell you how thin that is. That is raised. Look at that. You put that way, you can't even see it. That is 1600 hammered silvers, guys. That is just, if I could get that up to the camera more, it would. You can see the bust face there, and you can see the writing on it. And then the back has got some excellent design on it too. So that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The 1600 hammered silver. And then this is the stuff we were able to show last week, guys. Look at this buckle. I think Geoff said this was 1700s. Look at that. He cleans his stuff, guys, which I have no problem with because I love cleaning my relics too. But look at that incredible buckle, guys. That's 300-400 years old. And then he's got, I believe this was the Napoleonic Wars button. You can see the cross cannon and the sword and the cannonballs. That is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, Detecting Show with Johnny O. Welcome. And how many things made today would last that long underground? Absolutely. That's a very astute comment, sir. Nothing in our plastic times, that's for sure. And then he's got this beautiful brass thimble, guys. I think he said this was 17 or 1800s also. That button is cool, Wicked Digger. I mean, I think that's just bad to the bone right there. And then the back is still on. It has an erect shank, Pat. And then, guys, he sent numerous coins. This is is that 1804? An 1804 2 Grozny. I believe this is from Poland or Russia. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but that is gorgeous. And then, oh no, here's the two. The one Kretzner, 1853. Look how beautiful that is from 1853, guys. I'm going to put the light on the coins, not me. That is just gorgeous. And then he sent me one Nazi coin, guys. I only have one in my personal collection. There is a 10 Reichspfennig from, what is this, 41? Reichspfennig, 10 Reichspfennig from 39, the first year that Hitler officially took over as Reichschancellor. 1939, 10 Reichspfennig. And then this is a beautiful old coin. Look at this old copper coin, guys. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Reminds you of a British coin, doesn't it? It's a copper. Just absolutely. Oh, gotta turn it this way. And then the big one he sent me, guys, this is about the size of a large cent. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Nope, Geoff, you can't be an erect shank. You definitely want your shank to be erect and not be broken off or laying over sideways. But that is just absolutely gorgeous, guys. Pennies that I have found are just 2 years old or eaten in half most of the time, but Wheats, Indians, and Flying Eagles still looks new. I know, Jeremy. You know, Pat and I discussed this before. 50 years from now, some person metal detector is going to be excited as hell to find a memorial. And why are they going to be excited to find a memorial? Because there are going to be no shield pennies left in the ground. They're going to be completely eaten up. So yeah, the shield pennies are going to be the last pennies that stay in the ground. This is oh my gosh, is that 1800 even? Wow, guys, that's 1800 even. That's 22 years old right there. And like Digging It Jeremy just said, look at the condition of that, guys. Now, like I say, Geoff's cleaned them, but that is gorgeous. And he sent me 2 pieces of 1800s jewelry, guys, and he sent me this beautiful religious medallion. It's also copper or brass. That is absolutely gorgeous from the 17 or 1800s. I love finding religious jewelry, guys. That is just gorgeous. I wish my high def camera was working, guys, but I don't want to hit the button and take the chance of you losing this. And then, guys, the favorite piece he sent me is this incredible, incredible crucifix. And Christ is only on with one little teeny rivet, so he actually moves, guys. Somebody said you should make a beautiful pendant and a chain out of that. Guys, I would love to because it's absolutely gorgeous, but I would be so scared that I would lose that thing that let's put it over here. I wouldn't want to lose that thing, guys. That is absolutely Jeff, these are all going in a display case and going down to my metal detecting meeting. And then, guys, the piece de resistance. Mr. Jeff sent me. He sent me 6 Roman coins, guys. Some of them don't have much on them. You can just see the one person there on the back of that one. The front's pretty toasty. That's the first one he sent me. And then look at this one, guys. Look at the detail on that. That is just incredible. And then there is the back. I guess it's also upside down. Oh, yeah, the back's nice. It's got 2 people on both sides holding staffs. Look at that. That is a Roman coin. Can't have an erect shank for over 3 hours, according to the box, if you need to see a doctor. Yeah, if I have an erect shank for 3 hours or more, that's the last person I'm going to be seeing. Okay, and then there's another one. You can see the face on the front. And the back still has person. You can barely see there. But guys, think about how old these are. These are pre-Christ coins before AD, okay? These are back in the BC days. And you can still read these coins like we were talking about. And there's another one. You can see how it's individually made, guys. You can see how the rim, there's a piece of the metal after the rim. So you can see that these are handmade, guys, because it didn't make an exact circle. This is actually an oblong coin. And then he sent me this one here. Got another, either probably emperor or legionary or something on it, but that's probably an emperor right there. And this has got a similar back to it too, with the 2 people on each side of the center pillar with the designs in the center. 2 of those 2 are just incredible. And then, guys, here is the ultimate. Guys, look at this beautiful, beautiful Roman piece of silver that Jeff sent me. Is that not incredible? That is thousands of years old there, guys. Thank you, Mr. Jeff. These will get a special place. Yeah, I'm going to make a display case of that. Our club meeting is in 2 weeks, and these are going down. So, thank you, Miss Kimberly Creamer. Welcome. I'm sure some people have popped in here that we haven't seen. Hope nobody was offended with our erect shank jokes. Don't want to be offending any more people. Apparently, we did enough of that last week. So, no coins were hurt in the making of this video. So, thank you, Jeff. Sorry to say that if you ever come here to Florida, I will not be able to have you finding stuff like that with us, but we'll try and get you on as oldest ground as we can find. Marty's here. Good morning, Marty. Good morning, PA Relic. See if anybody else I missed anybody. Everything Treasure. Good morning. 616. PA Relic Hunters here. Welcome. Wicked Digger. Erect Shank. I know that's a metal detecting joke there, Brockton. So, 1812 from the War of 1812. Yes, that's what that one's. Wait, hold on. Where's my erect button at? Yeah, that's just gorgeous, guys. Oh, but yep. Welcome 616. Mr. Pat, are you out and among the world, or are you home? Any fine is a good fine, Rob. I agree, Jeff. Thank you. Jim Steele, Denise, poor people have poor ways. Jim, that's about as most accurate statement as I've heard in a long time. Man, guys, this is a great crowd we've got here today. 35 people here. Matt Foley is my hero. Wow, Marty, you had to go there, didn't you, buddy? You had to go there. I wanted to get a Matt Foley T-shirt for today's stream so bad, but I had saner heads talk me out of that. Some people said I shouldn't rile things up with that, but I really wanted to get my Matt Foley motivational speaker. He said he was in the field. Okay, thank you. Having lots of fun laughing. And Jim, that's when they need to put me in my grave when we stop laughing. My best friend and I that I've had since 9th grade, when we get together, it is nothing but a nonstop laugh fest. When I'm with Troy or Dalton or even Miss Kimberly, it was just nothing but good times, guys. If you can't be out there laughing and having a good time metal detecting, it's not worth doing. Got that right, even a bottle cap. Well, I don't know, Mary. After you digging 34 bottle caps in a row that sound like Wheaties, I was pretty tired of digging bottle caps, Miss Mary. Oh, guys, this is a great crowd. We need to all laugh no matter what we're going through. Absolutely. Laughter is the best medicine. It always makes me feel better. Guys, when you guys give me all your comments tonight, Stan and Jeremy, all these different comments you guys done, it always makes my stomach feel better, guys. A good belly laugh, guys, always makes you feel better. I did, Mary. We were in a park that I took Kimberly to, and I was trying to stay out of that area because I didn't want her digging bottle caps for the first time getting to meet her. But it's a park we've also pulled numerous silvers out of, 1,800 silver. Dalton got a 5 Indian spill stuck together, and we went over to another part of the park where Dalton had pulled a Merc out of, and I had gotten some Wheaties. But before I got those Wheaties, I literally dug like 32 bottle caps in a row. A bottle cap on a Knox comes in as a 21-22, whereas a Wheatie comes in as a 22-23. But I have learned that if that 22 stays solid or doesn't hit 23, more than likely it's going to be a bottle cap. But then you start walking away and you go, it could be a Wheatie. Then you go back and dig it. It's a bottle cap. Bernie says, I found a nice piece of pottery from the 1715 fleet last Sunday. Bernie, I want to get over there so bad and hunt that area, that 1715 fleet. Bernie lives on the east coast of Florida, guys, what they call the Treasure Coast. And he's right there where that 1715 Spanish fleet went down. Oh, honey, that is a good cup of coffee. I'm drinking it not to upset Clark's Cove, who sent me my great Reese's cup. This is my Tesla coffee cup from Christmas from Denise. Along with Baby Yoda. She got me everything Grogu. I love Grogu. Love the Mandalorian. Man, those pancakes were good. You guys are all slobs. You know that? Just slobs. Rob, can we have a duck race? Yes, we can. I actually started pre-filling one out, guys. I had scrambled eggs and sausage and toast for breakfast at the airport. You guys are all slobs. Because all those breakfasts this morning have sounded great, guys. Southwest says he's listening while on the way to the hospital. Wow, you must have a serious drive there. Wow, guys, it's 10:22 already. Wow. There's Mr. Jeff. He's gonna narrate for us while I do the duck race. Can you hear me, Jeff?
Yeah.
Good man.
Have you got
Good.
There you go. Yeah, I just thought I'd come in. If you're doing your duck race, then I'll...
Thank you very much. Jeff, those items, those coins, especially those Romans, were absolutely gorgeous.
You're welcome. You keep what you want. If you want to give some away as prizes, I sent you other stuff for prizes like little tape measures and...
Yep. I'm probably gonna put them in I'll get those organized probably for next week for the little prizes. I hope you don't mind that little silver Roman coin. I hope you definitely don't mind if I don't give that away.
No, you keep that for yourself if you want it.
All right, let me go up here to see who is in the chat this morning so we can do a duck race. I actually pre-started a duck race, but I only had like 10 names in it off the top of my head. I was trying to think real quick.
Okay. The only thing is, I can see you now, but I can't see the chat. So unless I go back to the other one, then the timing of the voices is different.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'll go back to the other one and I'll mute this one.
Yes. Thanks for reminding me, Bill. I appreciate that. And if you folks get to know me, please know that you do need to remind me things if I start telling a story and then I as Denise will say with me, oh, look, a chicken, and it just goes right out of my head. Dalton and Troy are not going to FH8. Troy is going to be out of town with some family. His daughter is graduating from dental college, so he is going up for her graduation. So it is the same time. So he is not going. So both my partners are not going, but Miss Kimberly Creamer, like I say, who I met Friday or Monday, whenever we met, she is thinking of going. And if she goes, we're going to try and pool our resources, guys. And I may stay with Kimberly up there if her wife does not go with her. And so if she needs a roommate up there, we're going to do that. And I would like to go. There's a lot of people up there I'd like to meet. And there's a lot of people I'd like to see again. I'd like to see Miss Gypsy again. And quite a few other people. I'm hoping Bill and Squeak are coming down. I don't know if Frankie's coming down, PD Sandigger, and a few other people. Hopefully maybe Kay will come by again. There's just a lot of people I'd like to meet. So I'm hoping to go, Bill. So I remember dropping that 1,800 coin I had just got from the mint. Yeah, Stan, because you're that old. I have to leave at 11, going to the Tampa Bay game and getting paid to drive them because I don't drink. Oh, yeah, guys. Denise has a friend that asked her to Uber them to the Tampa Bay football game today. It's our last season game at Tampa Stadium. And they've hired Denise to be the Uber driver. Send the link, Rob. I can do that.
Not me, your other Denise.
Yeah, the other Denise, not my Denise. And there you go. Finders, beepers, Jeremy, I think that name is very creative too. Rob, you need to get a night bot where you can just copy the list. I do need to learn to do that, Mary, too. Miss Susie's here. I appreciate you stopping in to say hi, Miss Susie. Rob, I'm heading to your neck of the woods, going to Blake Medical Center there in Brayton. That's fairly close, but it's like a 2 hour, hour and a half, 2 hour drive there. But that's our kind of neighborhood. Well, Denise, you'd have to bring your earplugs, girl, because I snore like a hibernating bear. Yeah, I don't know how to do that night bot thing, Ram. I see that on other people's things where their bot goes in and does the chat. 13 days of eye strain during the big giveaway. Yeah, Susie did an Advent giveaway too, guys, or 12 days of Christmas giveaway. Yeah, I'd like to meet Gary Drayton, Bill. He was one of the reasons for us. I got metal detecting. There you go. You see, Jeff, what Bobby Henninger said? Jeff needs to build a museum over here so we can all go visit. Wouldn't that be awesome? He's got enough stuff to fill a museum.
Yeah, I'll bring you some more stuff when I come across, if I come across.
That would be awesome. All right, let me all right, I got the link in there. I'm your Denise as well, just in a different way, she said. All right, let's do this duck race.
Right.
Okay, well,
So
in there.
Where am I? I'm trying to mute this StreamYard, but I can't. So I'm going to go back and read what's on here anyway. Brockton wants to come in. Have you let him in yet? Has he come in yet, Brockton?
No, he's not in my waiting list yet.
Right. I don't know where to start from. Is my duck in? Says Susie Q96. It's Susie Q96. Your duck will be in. Let's see.
Yep.
Denise Kidder. Have you got Denise Kidder in?
I'm getting there. I just started typing them.
Okay. Then we'll let you type some in, and
Denise
we'll find
K.
out in a minute. We'll ask everybody just to give a yay or a nay when you read out.
Old Palan is in. Ram is in. Bernie's in. SWFL.
Whistling Pig's just come in. Whistle Pig
Oh, Whistle
Digging.
Pig Digging. That's Dale.
He's just come in. Yeah. Finders Beepers.
Wow, we got some great channels here. Did I get Bobby in there? Yes, I did. Bobby H. Brockton's in there. Jeremy.
P.A. Rally Cunting. Hello, brother.
Javier.
Digging up the Carolinas. With Dig T Dude. Dig it T Dude. Is that? I can't. Carolinas.
There's some great names in here, guys. John W's here. Spell it correctly, Rob.
Archaeology Mikey.
Yep, Mikey 007. Wicked Diggers here.
Sean Webb.
Yep, just put Sean in a second ago. Got to get Epic Adventures in.
Mississippi Mary.
Yep, just put Mary in too.
What's got 4 eyes and can't see?
Has 4 eyes and can't see. I've heard this before and I can't remember.
Mississippi.
See, Denise knew that. Damn it. Should have asked her.
Treasure hunting with Swifty.
Oh, yep. Got to get Swifty and Mrs. Swifty in there.
Jim Steele's Adventures. Pond Scum. Have you got him?
Yep. Just put Ponscom in.
Tom Riley. Digging up the Carolinas. Jeremy. Hey, Jeff. How you doing, brother? Reed. You got Reed in there. Reed's Autumn Adventures. Who was that one I just seen? The guy
Gotta get
so
Reed
fast.
in there.
Carl
Gotta get Reed in
Becker.
there. Jay Steele.
Carl Becker.
Carl Becker. Got Carl B in there. Yep.
Creating with Karen Wade, was that? I missed that. Go back.
That's Mrs. Swifty.
Okay.
Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. I always love typing that in. LVUTH.
Whistle Pig Digging. When I used to live in Canada, used to go in a pub called the Pig and Whistle on Lakeshore Drive near Hamilton.
Okay.
Everything Treasure. Sean Webb, you got him, I think you said. Denise Kidder. It's Susie Q96. I think you got that one.
Yep. Got Susie. I've got 36 out of 42, so we're getting pretty close.
Right. So read the list out and ask everybody.
Okay. I have got Bill, Papa Rouse, Jim S., Ohio River History, Clark's Cove, Alley Cat, Stan, Mikey 007, Brockton, Susie Q, Denise K, Mary, Mississippi Mary, Old Palan, Ram, Bernie, Southwest Florida, Bobby H, Whistle Pig, Finders, Jeremy, Javier, PA Relic, Pond Scum, Sean W, Wicked, Epic Adventures, Whistle Pig, Tom R, 616 Everything, Swifty, Karen, Reed, J Steele, Carl B, Marty V, Las Vegas, and Weigold. So who am I missing?
Me. It'd be nice if I was in there, Rob.
Yes, it would be. I always forget my co-host, Jeff. I left Pat out of so many races it wasn't even funny. Silver Wrench.
Yeah, Silver Wrench. Weigold, have you got him?
Yep, just put him at the end there.
You got PA, yeah.
JP Lawns and more. Got to get them in there.
What about St. Lucie Metal Detecting Channel?
Yeah, that's Bernie. I got him in there.
Right. Silver Wrench.
Yep, just put him in a second ago. That takes us to 39.
Detector.
So we're only missing 3.
JP Lawns and more.
Yep, just put him in too.
J Steele's Adventures. Yeah, you got
Miss Deej is here. Got to put her back in. I had her in there originally. Thank you, Deej.
Old
Miss
Pellon.
Jessica's here.
You got Old Pellon.
Yep. Let me double check. Yep. So we're at 41. We need, we got 41 people in the room. We got 41 people here. We are good to go. Done. Set.
We're off.
Well, I got to bring the race into the stream now.
Okay.
There he is. Rob's best friend. You're the man. All right, let me get this channel in. Share screen. Share screen. Get the Chrome tab in for window. Select duck race. Hit share.
Hi,
Get
Rob.
duck race in.
Rob's best friend.
Yeah, I don't have any friends. Okay, there we go. The duck race is in. We're going to do 3. Oh, hang on.
Have you got Bobby
Couple
Henniger?
characters.
I've not heard that name. Bobby Henniger.
Yeah, I got Bobby H in. Absolutely.
Okay, right.
And
Here
3,
we go.
2, 1.
Hey, Rob.
And there we go.
Rob, look at my picture.
I didn't know how you do that. Alrighty, guys.
handsome
Rain
young
is
fellow.
in the lead first. Now Denise K with the red hair is.
Yeah. Problem is when you're first at the beginning, you're last at the end, probably. Oh, me too. Dropping back.
Handsome
Oh,
young
big
fellow
adventures.
right here, Rob, huh?
007's going up there. Jessica. Wicked. OR8.
Nice snowman nose there, Reed.
Now Denise K's coming up there. Oh, me again. Dropping
You still
back
keep
again.
going neck and neck, Jeff.
Yeah. I won't be there at the end. I never win this. Here, I'm gone, out of sight, out of mind.
You're never out of mind with me, sir.
So who do
Silver
you think's
Wrench is
gonna win?
coming.
Ready?
There's Silver Wrench, look, on the far side.
JP Lawns, I say.
Gold's coming. 18 seconds left. 16.
Oh,
Jeremy's
maybe
Yeah,
it's
they're
me.
all just kind of drifting.
Jeremy's
What's up?
Swifty and Wygold. Swifty and
I
Wygold
don't know.
dropping.
I don't know.
Jeremy.
Somebody can come from the back.
Somebody's
Who's
coming
coming
up
up?
now. Reed's
Uh-oh,
coming up.
uh-oh. Is it
Brockton's
Brockton
coming
with the
up.
naked duck?
Brockton's the winner.
It's Brockton with the naked duck. Look at that. The guy comes in. This thing is rigged, people.
I'm telling you. Am I not?
You're a
live
lucky
right
guy,
now?
you
I
are.
saw-
He comes right into the stream and boom, he comes
Oh,
on.
he's still going. He's won and he's still going.
There we
That's
go.
awesome.
Mr. Brockton.
What's up, man?
Well, first off, we're going to do the $2 bill, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
And would you like I have 3 little accessories here from Garrett. I know you're not a detectorist, but I have a lapel pin. We
I
have
like
the little
detecting.
mini. We have the little mini tape measure,
Nice.
or we have a Garrett 50th anniversary pin. Would you like any one of those added to your $2 bill?
The pen.
Which pin?
The coin. Or wait, hold on. Is
Coin-looking
that a
pin.
coin?
Got it. Okay, Brockton, got you listed down.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I had $2 bills before.
maybe-
I don't know what happened to them.
you know what? I couldn't get any from my bank last week. I had to go back this week. Nobody had any $2 bills last week.
Seriously.
I've got one.
So you can
Got
get
a
them at the
$1
bank?
bill and a $2
Yeah,
bill.
they still make $2 bills. You can get them all the
Wow.
time.
Okay.
Even with a busted wing, Brockton won.
That's it, man. I got the busted wing.
Did you have the surgery?
Oh, yeah. January 3rd.
January 3rd. Okay.
Yeah, they put me out and they ended up making the incisions. They pinned it down, the 2 ligaments. They pinned them down, one on one side, one on the other. And then they just sewed me up and put this on. And they said, see you later. We'll see you in like a couple of weeks. We'll take it off. And actually, I was supposed to go back on Friday, but we had a big snowstorm. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to come in on Friday. We're going to have to set it up for like Monday or something. So just reschedule for Monday. They're going to put me in something more comfortable. And then 2 weeks after that, they're going to pull the stitches out.
I would imagine this weather's just wreaking havoc with all kind of stuff.
All right, cat. I hear you.
Oh my God, his cat sounds like Zeus.
Oh my goodness, man! And just like
We do.
when
Our
nobody's
cat's like a dog. If you don't pay attention to it, it cries.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If nobody talks to it or touches it or anything, it's like meow meow
I know.
meow. It's
You
like,
told
come
me.
on, man.
Don't call him an it.
All right, I'm sorry. I called our cat a nit. I'm sorry. I just got
Wow,
yelled at.
Brock,
for
you're
that.
getting yelled out in the background there for talking about the cat.
Look There's the merch, baby. I know, right? There's
Oh,
the
look
merch,
at that.
baby.
Brock the Magnet Fishing YouTube. Excellent, sir.
Yes, sir. And now look at that.
Oh, you got to get out of the chair.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Magnet Fisher. Nice, sir. Got the magnet with the fish. I like it.
Yep.
Nice.
Susie, thanks for being in here today.
Anybody want that merch? Go to my last video that I just did. Check it out. It shows it right there. Just click on the link. I'm not with Teespring anymore. I'm with what's the other one? Dang. Forgot the name. Spreadshirt.
Oh, Spreadshirt. Okay.
Yeah. Much better product.
Well, I just know some people did some Teesprings, and one, they took a long time. My friend
Jim,
Alex.
no thanks, Jim. Thanks anyways.
My
I'm sorry
friend
to hear
Alex,
that, buddy.
she did Teespring, and she ordered a T-shirt for Denise, and it took
Yep.
forever for it to come in.
Yep.
And then it came in the wrong size, the wrong color, and since
Yep.
it was a single order, they put it behind all the big orders.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll tell you, man, that's how it is, man. Like Teespring really screwed up a lot. Like they would send the wrong colors. Like my daughter's, I ordered a red one. She got a pink one. She hated it. She never wore it. So I called back and I told them, hey, you sent me a pink one, not a red one. You were supposed to send me a red one. She don't like pink. So they ended up sending another pink one. I called again and I said, just give me my stinking money back. I'm done.
yeah, how hard is that? How hard is
Yeah.
that?
And
Denise ordered-
they sent me a hoodie that had a line on the back of it. And I looked at my design and I'm like, I know it's not my design because I had other things printed. You're sending me a hoodie with a line underneath my design, and I'm not cool with that. So
Well, we just
I
sent you
took a
part of
black
somebody else's
marker and
design.
took it off.
How we doing, Tom?
Good.
Looks like you're
Tom
in a NASA
Riley,
command.
what's up, bro?
Looks like you're in a NASA command center there, buddy, with the headphones and everything on.
Nice.
I gotta have him on. My TV's too loud for Brockton.
Oh, okay.
See,
we
I got
just-
this right here. I
We
got
just
mine.
oh, he's
my
got the.
headset.
I didn't even see that, Brockton.
Yeah, dude, I got the
We just lost your light there, Tom.
Look at
Yeah.
Rob. They're bone conduction.
Uh-oh.
They don't
my
go
light
in
go?
your ear. They sit on
Hang
the
on.
temple.
You know who
And they
used to use
hang.
those, Brockton? Our
What?
SWAT team used to use those.
Man, I love them. They're
Yep.
bone conduction, and you don't have to worry about anything in the ears. You can hear around you, but you can hear everything perfect through
That-
you.
it's the
You
same
should
thing.
make them for
Uh,
metal
Temple.
detectors, you know.
You can get them from metal detectors, Jeff?
Yeah, it'd be great. They would.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, if your metal detector is Bluetooth, you can Bluetooth it to it. No problem
Yeah,
at all.
that's cool.
Wow,
Yep,
just
and
a
they
swinging.
and they go behind just like that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
it.
Comfortable.
Very comfortable. They loop around your ear. You got
Yeah.
the microphone right here. And listen, they have a 2-year warranty on them. And this is
How many year?
2-year.
Oh, it
It's
sounded
a
like you said
2-year.
3, but with your accent.
The
Sorry.
Equinox is Bluetooth, isn't it? I'm sure the Equinox is Bluetooth.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
but I'll tell you this one right here. I'm gonna put it down in the comments. How much?
Oh, Karen Wade
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
the
do
cheesy shrimp
that.
grits are
Send
ready.
me the link, brother. Send me the link. I won't mind a pair of them.
I'll tell you, it's a 2-year warranty, manufactured. And how many times you buy Bluetooth in a year, you're gonna spend this.
Yeah.
In a year or two, you're gonna definitely spend this. If you're
You know
a
what I like
Bluetooth
about
guy
them?
like
If
me,
somebody
He
speaks
said,
to you, you can hear them.
He said, send them the link where you got them.
Alright.
yeah, and it's really good for people that have hearing issues because they can have the hearing aid and this in at the same time.
Yeah.
And it won't.
There you go.
My hearing's not so good, but
Mark Henninger's here. Welcome from Chile,
if they
Toledo,
work
Ohio.
from here,
I have been to Toledo, Ohio, Mark. I was there in the middle of the winter, and I never saw the sky or the sun. You couldn't tell the gray from the sky from the gray from the ground, Mark. So I feel for you, buddy. And here is another bot that came in.
I took them out.
Put user in timeout. There we go.
I already hit them from your channel, brother. Go.
Karen says the cheesy grits are ready. Boy, you guys are just killing me with this breakfast. I'm going to have to go make myself some eggs, bacon, and toast when you guys are more done here.
You can't see me, dang it. What the
J
heck?
Steel Adventure Variety.
they're going out.
Epic Adventures just put metal
going
detecting
deep.
after it, and I found it.
So, Rob, they do have another bone conduction one that is without the mic boom, and it's $85.
There you go.
So
Oh, no
those
money.
are
Money's
without
no
the boom.
object for Geoff. So, you know.
But with the
Yeah.
boom, with the boom, it's different. Check on the messages I just put.
I'll sell a couple of coins, Rob.
You could sell a couple of Geoff, and you wouldn't
Oh
even
my
notice
God.
in your collection they were gone.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you something, Geoff. That little silver, this little silver Roman, that just amazes me, buddy. That
That's
just
a nice
amazes me.
silver, that is. I picked that one out special for you.
That's going in the display case.
It's probably worth a few dollars. That
Mr. Jeremy says, for all of you that aren't subscribers, please come check me out at Digging Up the Carolinas, guys. We just got a bunch of people for let me go back, just a swinging. He says he got 3 more people. See if we can get him more. And guys, let's check out Jeremy's channel. Hans Gump says there's an amazing fossil park just
the
west
man
of
with the
Toledo.
money.
No, definitely not.
I didn't
Not
know
now.
that.
You was before.
I was.
It's still
I
not
was
working.
before, dude.
Yeah. Well, you ought to get a ticket and come over here for a week or so, couple of weeks.
Mm.
Geoff,
What
I have
about
been
that,
checking
man?
out that new airline that's been advertising on YouTube. What the hell was the name of that? I was telling Denise about it. It says, I watch one of my local videos here. I'm watching Swifty's video or something, and it comes up, do you want to fly to Europe? And it has an ad on the YouTube. And I went and checked it out, Geoff. They have tickets to Austria for less than $600 round trip from Florida.
Wow. What's the name of the airline?
I knew you were going to ask me that. It's a brand new airline. I think you sit on school plastic chairs, but and Denise says you have to wear goggles and a scarf because she's not sure if they have windows either.
Yeah. You know what really pisses me off about these airlines? You know what? At one time, when you typed in on the website that you want to go to America or wherever, you used to come back with a price, and it was a round trip, and that included your luggage. Now they give you a price. You put in, and I put on the tab round trip, and they put in, and it comes up like $350. You think, well, that's not bad. And then they ask you, do you want to come back? Well, of course I want to come back. So then it's another $350, and then they ask you if you want a suitcase, and it's another $200 for your suitcase there and back. So it ends up like $900. You really get ripped off today. The airlines are very false about the information what they give you.
Because they allow them to do it. They allow them to do it that way.
Yeah. Ryanair started that. The first one to start it was Ryanair. You know, they have some. I'm going to Malta at the end of this month. I've got a car, a flight, and somewhere to stay for €150 to Malta and back, and that's with Ryanair.
Yeah, it's not that.
You know,
I know when you were telling me some of those flights that you can get up to Rome or Italy or
€12.
Areas.
I can go to
Yeah,
Rome
€12,
for €12,
guys. What is that? 15, 18 bucks. He can go from Germany to Italy for $18, guys. That's just freaking unreal.
Yeah, if you go to Ryanair, you should. Although they're not, I wish they went to America. But you know, the thing is, they treat you like cattle. That's the only thing. You have to pay for your seat, pay for your luggage. But even when you do that, it's still pretty cheap. You know,
We had an airline here that was actually
RYANAIR.com. Ryanair, all one word, .com. You won't believe some of the prices. You know, Europe to Europe, you won't believe it. I've seen them like €4, €4 there and €4 back. But by the time you add your case and everything, it works
that's
out.
cheaper. That's cheaper than I can fly to my. I'm
Yeah.
in Tampa Bay.
I mean, you can still go cheap. Still like $50.
I'm like a 7-hour drive from the Miami Key West area, and we have an airline here advertising trips down to Key West for like $39. Well, that's just within the same state. Christ, it's cheaper for you to fly halfway across Europe.
Yeah.
I just sent the link, guys, in the description for
there it
these
is,
headphones.
Jeff. See it right there? I got it on the screen.
Yeah,
No,
it's not. I'll tell you this much. I'm not affiliated with them, so I don't get any money at all for it. So I'm just throwing it out there because I love them, and I know that a lot of people would love them out there too.
$145. Yeah.
No, more than that.
The thing is, if I buy them from the States, then I get taxed about $80, $60 or $80 tax when they get here. That's the trouble.
But the thing is,
maybe I can find them on the Amazon here.
You're rich. You can afford it, Jeff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm going to start that rumor, Jeff, about you having all the money because everybody. I tell people, I wish I had half the money all you people think I have. Okay. I don't know where that whole rumor thought about. Oh, Rob could just go anywhere he wants in the world.
Oh, there goes Jeff. What happened?
He's on Amazon buying those.
That's exactly what he did, man. I guarantee it. I don't blame. Hey, listen, man. I don't blame you.
Thank you, Mikey. I have to go. Great stream, everybody. Stay safe, and crap happens when you knock yourself out of your own stream. Yeah, there's my USB plug that I plug into the computer, guys. And if you just touch this, I grabbed the high def camera to take it over to the table where Jeff's coins were, and it just wiggled this in the computer just a hair, and that's it, guys. I lost the picture. So
Are
this
you
is
serious?
you
know what you do? You know what you do to fix that, Rob?
What's that?
You take the USB like this. Look, put it like this, and squeeze real hard, and it will make a better connection if you squeeze the top of it real hard.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like it's loose. That's why you just squeeze down, and then you put it in, and it will get in real right, nice and tight, brother. You'll be fine.
Well, that's what we want.
Yep, absolutely. But we're not gonna go there.
And yeah, that's it. I was leaving it right there, buddy.
Yeah. All done.
Ponscom's talking about the quarry where I guess you can go. It says very kid friendly up there near Toledo.
Yeah, it's kid friendly here too.
Jay Steele's Adventure.
So
Variety.
Jeff, don't say anything.
Yeah, we're pretty safe. Pork Rat Pat's not in here to get me in trouble today. So one person brought that up in the stream from 2 weeks ago, and I was rolling, but I've been trying to promise everybody that I'm going to try and let this whole thing die down, but everybody keeps saying let it go, Elsa. But that one person really ticked me off. So
yeah, well,
but
it is what it is, man. Listen,
but we're supposed to be all a big happy community here. Yeah, well, it doesn't work like that.
Brother, you're your own person, and if they don't like it, they don't like it. But if they've been following you for a long time, that's not going to stop them from hanging out and chilling with you.
I hope not, because
look how many people you got in here. How many people you got in here right now?
35 right now, still after 2 hours.
See, people love you, bro.
There you go. Bernie's coming back in. He's trying. There we go, Bern. Where is Pat when we need him? No, Jim, we didn't need him today, buddy. I'm in enough trouble as it is, man. But actually, Pat's out hunting. I got a couple pictures from Pat yesterday, and I got some pictures from Kimberly over on the other coast, over there on Bernie's side of the state. Too bad Pat doesn't like beach hunting, Bernie. He could be out there finding that.
Yeah, check this out. With you. There's that piece of pottery. Look at the size of that.
Wow.
Holy
Where'd you
smokes.
get that?
That's
that washed up?
Olive jar in the wash.
Is that
Wow.
from the beach on Florida, from the Atocha? Or
No,
whatever?
that's from the 1715 fleet.
Yeah,
up
that's
in my
what the
area.
Yeah.
the one that Mel Fisher found.
No, that's not the same one.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
that's
this is the 11
different.
the 11 ships that went down on our coast here from 1715.
Yeah, I've heard
Wow.
about it.
How do I not find a text that somebody just? Oh, there he is, right there, staring me in the face, Menardo.
Jim Steele said, Rob, that was a joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was a joke, and I appreciate the joke. It's just I do a good enough job of getting in trouble by myself.
Hey Rob, we went over and we hunted that link that I sent you over
Yeah.
in Venice.
Okay.
Under 15 feet of sand. They dumped like 291 million tons of sand out there.
Yeah, now my guys at my club that have been in this area metal detector for 20 years said that was some type of barge ship or something that went down there.
1600s wreck is what it is.
Yeah, see, that's not
buddy
what they
of
were
mine
telling me. I
from-
wonder if we were talking about something different, because that's not what they were saying.
Buddy of mine in St. Augustine went there and pulled out probably 8 1600 era coins. This is about 2 years ago. And then they dumped all that sand, and now the wreck is under 15 feet of sand.
Oh, so
LG, welcome.
you're on the Gulf Coast, then, Bernie, are you?
Yeah, well, I'm on the East Coast, but I went over to the Gulf Coast. We dove there
All right.
about 4 weeks ago.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
So where
Apparently
are
some-
these 11 wrecks missing? Off the East Coast or Gulf Coast?
Yeah, you can go online and look up the 1715 plate fleet, and it'll give you the whole story of it. And
Of
to this day, they still find coins on the beach, and they're still hunting the wrecks.
Spanish.
Yeah, Spanish.
yeah,
It was a
Spanish
Spanish fleet, Jeff, and it's actually at Vero Beach, the Disney resort that Denise and I stay at as part of our Disney Vacation Club. They actually have a bronze plaque at the entrance to their beach that says 50
Did they
yards
find-
off to the south of us
Have
lies.
they found them all, or are there some still missing?
No, they haven't found all 11
No.
ships.
They found 5.
Wow.
There's still 6 missing. 4 of those 6 are supposedly in deep water. One of them is north, and the other one is, I believe, south. But if you guys, if you're into books, a good friend of mine just wrote this book by Alan Baylog. I'm not trying to promote it or anything, but if you want to know about the fleet, it's all in here. And it gives
Yeah, I
locations.
think
Bernie, put that up again. I got you on solo now. Very nice.
It's about 400 pages. I read it in one day.
Now, Bernie, is he in this area?
He's in Jupiter.
I wonder if he'd ever come over and give a speech to our metal detecting club.
I can ask him.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Guys, Y Gold Robert's here, and he's wearing my. Oh, hang on. I just removed him. Sorry, Robert.
I thought ladies are from Jupiter and men are from Mars. I didn't
something like
get
that.
Look at that, guys. Show him the back, Rob. Boom. I'd rather be detecting with Menardo Rob. There we go, guys.
That's
I figured I'd wear the shirt and get on real quick and just show it to everybody, you know?
Nice.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. Thank
Hey,
you very
Rob, put
much.
me on solo for a
It's
second.
even close to the same color as mine. So, guys, Pat offered up one of those shirts and one of our, I think it was either a duck race or one of our giveaways, and Robert won that. And he sent me one picture of it, and I said, I need to see the back. And he says, next time I go out with it on, I'll send you the back. So thank you, Rob.
Yeah, I'm sorry it took so long.
No worries. And Carl, you are correct. That is where you cannot detect the water. Bernie probably knows that more than I do. He can explain.
Oh yeah, you can't. There's some spots you can go in the water, but most of them is lease areas. And if you get caught in the water, they'll take your car, they'll take your detector, they'll put you in jail, fine you $10,000, the whole 9 yards. And the beaches are watched all the time.
Oh, crap.
When I went over, when Denise and I went on vacation to the Disney resort, I just had my Xterra 705, which everybody knows is just a land detector. It's not waterproof. So I was out there just doing the dry sand, and this guy came by me, Bernie. He had some homemade detector, but I swear to God, his coil had to be bigger than 2 feet big, and he had some net and scoop and some huge scoop with him. And he was going right down to the edge of the water and trying to get as deep as he could to find that silver.
Yeah, there's some people make their own detectors. They'll go down 2-3 feet, and there's a couple guys that I had in my club that did that, and they would find stuff.
Hey, Rob.
Yes, sir.
I've already
Put me
already
on solo
checked
real
those
quick, buddy.
180 feet.
All right, Mr. Brockton's going to come in solo for a sec.
Check this out, guys. I started doing my my coin type of rules or whatever. Check that out. I picked this book up. This is so awesome. And watch, it opens like this. It's a map. You put all the quarters in.
Oh, that is excellent.
Look at this. You get the map, and then you have your mints.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Oh, for
Yeah,
the
man.
Philadelphia and the Denver and the S-Mints. Yes.
Look at that. Isn't that awesome?
Yes, it is.
Got a few gaps in there
So-
yet to fill in.
Yeah, you
No,
got a few you got to
absolutely,
get.
man. I just started, so I got $50 the other day, $40 the other day, and that's how much I filled up. So out of $90, I mean, that's how much I
Oh,
fill up.
it
But
gets
what I do
expensive
is I
collecting
roll them
quarters,
up.
Brockton, absolutely.
Well, what I do is I buy $50 worth, and then I put an S for my name, Sean. I put an S on the roll. I give it back to the bank, and I tell them I want 5 brand new ones, and they give me 5 brand new ones. And if I go back again to that same bank, if I see an S on it, I ask them for a new one.
Cool.
So you can go to different banks too and do whatever, but man, there's a lot of hidden gems and quarters, nickels,
We got
dimes,
these-
pennies.
These aren't as fancy as yours, but we got ones for the state quarters and then one for the commemorative quarters that Denise and I are doing.
Bro, this was only $13 on Amazon.
That's nice.
If you want, I'll send the link so anybody wants it.
There you go.
I'll do
We're all
that.
about links here.
Absolutely.
Hey,
You
Rob,
can afford it, Rob.
Yeah. See, there we go.
You see, Rob can afford it.
Hey, Rob, what's the name of your club over there?
SRC, SRC, Suncoast Research and Recovery. SR. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to get in trouble with my club.
SCR.
SCRAC, SARC. Yeah, Suncoast Research and Recovery Club.
All right,
Okay.
guys, I just sent that link. So if you want that
There it
book,
is, guys. Brockton put the link there.
it's cheap.
Marty says he's been collecting the quarters since '99. We didn't start that early, Marty, but we've got our books going now. Denise comes home and says, "Do we have this quarter? If it's a nice shaped quarter."
It's $11.66, and look at the 5-star rating.
Yes, it does.
Almost 3,000 5-star rating.
Sorry, Howard, I couldn't get that right. That's my club president right there, Bernie. I'm going to get yelled at later. Oh, and I want to, and I don't want to refer back to this, but I'm going to clarify this. I got accused that day,
Uh-oh.
besides several other things, I got accused that day of making the comment that if you didn't belong to a club, you were unethical metal detecting. That is not what I said. What I said was, and to clarify is that if you belong to a club and you're out door knocking or you're out trying to find somebody's ring or something, having the backing of a club, if you door knock and people say, well, what do you do with your fines? Well, I take them down to my club and I display them. Oh, you belong to a club? Yes, we're in organized things. We have rules. We have bylaws you have to abide by in ethics. You have the club behind you. Okay. That doesn't mean you can't go out and door knock and you're not as ethical as I am or nothing else. It's a fun thing to have camaraderie, to show your finds off to a group of like-minded people. Okay. And, the club also has bylaws. I mean, I can't be jumping fences or something, because if that gets back to the club, my ass gets thrown out of a club. It's a way to promote the activity, the hobby or the sport, whatever you want to call it. And people know that there are rules that you have to follow. And I'm not saying people that don't belong to a club don't rules. When I made that comment to one person specifically that our club treasurer met on a beach who refused to join a club. And the mainly reason he refused to join a club is because he does not want to be held to the ethics of a club. And that was one person I made on that, and that was it. I in no way infer to anybody that if you're not part of a club, you're unethical in the metal detecting. And that's all I want to say about that.
Hey, I sent Alan a message about speaking at your meeting.
There you go.
See
Thank
me
you,
come
Bernie.
back.
Thank you. Jay Steele, I'm not in a club. I want all the fines for myself. Hey, good for you, buddy. I want all my fines too. Hey, Mr. Nick Haas is here. We still have 7 quarters left to find in our National Park Collector book. The pandemically basically stopped that fund. Yeah, the ones we need are all the island ones, like the Mariana Islands and Puerto Rico, and they made less of those non-state ones than any other ones.
Well, I was in a club, but it's just not for me. Plus, I had a few little issues with one of the members. He would go around and say, I wish he would stop recording all his fines on the beach, because now we get more and more people coming to the beach wanting the metal detector.
I used to hear that too. I had a club with 104 members in it, and I closed it when one of the members stole some of my treasure from our meeting. And that was
You
it.
know, we've gotten lucky. That's never happened to us. I put all my fines out now, Jeff's stuff that I take down to my meeting, I'll probably put that in a nice display case because I don't want some little silver Roman coin walking off. But I mean, I had my big gold piece down there. Guys that brought in silver dollars they found, and very fortunately, nothing's ever. We're just blessed. We have a great club. We're just blessed. We're the #1 ring finding club in the United States, and I think probably North America. So yeah, Rob, I'm sorry it didn't work out. Bernie, I'm sorry it didn't work out. There are positives to that, but I'm not saying just you have to belong to a club, Metal Tech. I metal detected for a year and a half before I even knew there was things called clubs, and I enjoyed being out there by myself. But once I found some other people, I also enjoyed hunting with other people. I could do either one.
You love to detect with yourself, right, Rob?
I do love to detect with myself. I can handle that all by myself, Brockton.
I know.
See, Jim says I wish there was a club close to here. Some people, I talked to Lou from Indiana Tones. Fortunately, the area they're at, New York, New Jersey, they have several clubs up there. So, yeah. See, Reed says they don't have any clubs in his area. Nick,
There's not near
our
either.
club. You don't have anybody out there, Jeff?
No, there's loads of metal detectors, but they all go out at night talking. Nobody goes out in the day because they can't be bothered to ask for permission.
Now, based on the old TV show, The Detectorist, which I absolutely love, and if nobody's ever heard of or seen the TV show, The Detectorist on BBC, it is the greatest metal detecting show ever. It is a laugh a minute, guys, okay? Now, Jeff, from what I understand, that shit's illegal, right?
Where?
The night hawking over there?
Yeah, because they do it because they can't be bothered to ask for permission. Well, I've got enough permission to last me 4 lifetimes. So yeah. I don't have a problem. Maybe it's because I'm English in a foreign country. They might look on it as a novelty when I ask for permission. And it's not very often I'm refused. I have been refused a few times, but I would say 8 times out of 10 I get the permission.
You're up there with Troy. If Troy doesn't get a permission, he just comes back to the car talking to himself. It's just absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I have to admit, like I say, we door knocked Friday. We door knocked 13 houses. We got 7 no answers, and the 6 that did answer, we got all permissions on.
I think that might work if I came over there, Rob. With having an English accent, knocking on doors of Americans, I'd probably get the permission 9 times out of 10.
Oh, you'll be the guy going to the door, buddy.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yep, Reed says that show was hilarious. I recommend the Detectorist show to everybody, guys. That is a great show. Howard says our club has now returned 693 items, documented with photos, most likely over 1,000 if non-documented. Yeah, if you go on the Ring Finders International website and you type in SARC, basically an entire section of that Ring Finders organizations donate is features our club just because of all the hundreds and hundreds of fines we have. And we've returned some very expensive items. Brockton, we went 3 miles out in the Gulf of Mexico on a boat, 4 detectorists and the owner's son to recover a $20,000 diamond ring that she had put in the drink koozie, and she'd set it there so she wouldn't lose it. And then her husband put his beer in the drink koozie And at the end of the day, he took the beer out and it sweated, so there was water in the koozie, and he threw it overboard. And her ring went right overboard. And they were out in an area we call the Salt Flats, which is about 3 or 4 feet deep, out there where they have some stilt houses out in the Gulf. And they took us out there, and we were in the water over 3 hours, about waist deep. And our club president, Howard, there, Epic Adventures, after over 3 hours, he moved to an area about 50 feet away. Where they went, no, we don't think we were that far east. And he went over that area, and boom, as soon as he went over that area, he recovered their ring.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I heard that before. But I like hearing it again like 6 times. It's fine.
You're a slob. Thank you,
All right.
Bernie. I got the link right there, Bernie. Thank you. All right,
You go.
just for you then, Brock. I'm telling that story next week.
You should.
You guys get stuff like this, the old clay
Hey,
jam.
as long as the story stays the same, bro, we're good.
There you go, marmalade.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Just to clarify,
believe- You won't believe where I found that, Rob.
Oh, you found that?
Yeah.
Where
I
at?
found it at a place called Scapa Flow. It was the
Wow.
British naval base. It was 120 feet deep, just lying on the bottom.
Wow.
How'd you
Our
recover that?
diving-
Yeah.
Sorry?
How'd you recover that?
I was diving on what they call the German fleet. The First World War German fleet was scuttled at the British naval base because they knew that the British, the Americans, and the French was going to divide the fleet up after the First World War, the German fleet, and we was going to take their technology or whatever, and so they scuttled the whole German Navy, 74 ships. But before that happened, on the 21st of June, 1919, people were going around selling wares and tears, and they probably sold this to one of the German sailors, and he emptied the marmalade out of it, and when he finished it, probably tossed it overboard. It's complete, but there's no top.
That is incredible.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
120 feet deep that was. And I also found a complete piss pot off inside one of the ships, but I broke that. I haven't got it anymore.
I've dove 60 feet, and I don't, Bernie, I don't know if you die, but I'm not going 120 feet.
No, me neither. 10 feet is my limit.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
what we're
I'll
after,
tell you, one
10
of the
feet.
best wrecks was in North Carolina. Some of the best wrecks I ever dived was. There's just hundreds and hundreds of ships there off Cape Hatteras. Because the U-boats were going up and down there, sinking the ships, American and British ships, because she was sending stuff over to us. So when Germany declared war on you as well, they sent a fleet of U-boats over, Type 7s mainly. I dived on one, the U-352 off Cape Hatteras. And but I was diving on these other ships, one called the Papoose. And the water's absolutely clear, crystal clear water, very warm because it's in the Gulf Stream. And you see sharks. In fact, hang on a second. Here you go.
No, I'm not doing sharks either.
Yeah.
You see what Digger Dan says? He's not going any more than ankle deep.
There's lots
Can
of
you
sharks
see that,
down
Rob?
here.
I don't know how clear you can see that, but can you see there's a shark there behind me? That's me. And that's a
No.
shark right behind me.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
no,
That ain't
I'm
happening.
good. I'm good.
Yeah, look at Robert. Robert's waiting. Nope, that ain't happening.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Hey, you know what you do when a shark comes after you?
Yeah,
Yep.
hit it.
Yep.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, you punch him in the nose, and
That's
Yeah,
exactly
it
what I
makes them,
did.
it stuns them.
if that
That
don't
is-
work, you poke him in the eye with your stump.
There's another one there. There's a shark right above my head, look.
It's hilarious.
Rob, I'm not joking. I did hit them. I was hitting the sharks. There's one
Well,
there.
Wow.
you're a braver man than me, Jeff. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, Nick says that's not for me. Me neither, Nick.
Hey Rob, on that link that you posted up there,
Yes, sir.
it's Hobe Sound, Hobe, not home, but autocorrect wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, Hobe Sound, H-O-B?
Hobe, yeah, H-O-B-E.
Oh, okay.
Or you can
Hey,
look up.
you can shut the autocorrect off, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to do it. I'm stupid that way.
No, you just go into your settings on your on that right there on your text.
Okay.
Are you on your phone?
Hell, I'm
on my
happy I've gotten
computer,
this
my
far.
tablet, and my phone.
Nice, Geoff. Nice.
Yeah,
But
whichever
Alan-
one that's doing it. You just
Alan
go
is
and
on Facebook. You can look him up on Facebook and get everything.
Perfect, because we had a guy, Bernie, at our club meeting a couple months ago. That was he's an archaeologist and he does dinosaur bones here on the West Coast. And he brought his book, and then we had who's the big detectorist over there on the East Coast that finds all the rings?
Terry Shannon or
Yes, we had
Gary?
Terry Shannon. We had Terry Shannon at our club meeting 2 months
Yeah,
ago.
he's a good guy. He's a personal friend. So is Gary.
I'm telling the displays I'm going to be doing a video on it soon, but the displays he brought, and then he brought 2 of his books with him and signed them all. He sold out of every book he brought to our club.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
sure your guy Alan would too.
Yeah. Alan puts on a great. He was at McClarity Museum not too long ago, and he was like, it was a 1 hour talk. He was there for 3 hours.
We had Tom Dankowski come to our club once. We actually paid him to come to our club. He was supposed to talk. We paid him to talk for about an hour, and 3 hours later, I was still writing notes down as fast as I could. That is a fascinating man. So, Jay Steele, property owners barely notice you at night. That's hilarious. Reed says if he's 10 feet deep, that's because somebody tied a rock around his neck. Silver Bull 30, welcome. Well, Jay Steele says, guy's a legend. Well, I'm a legend too in my own mind. But
I'm gonna jump off of this and I'll go back into regular chat. So
thank you, Robert, and great looking shirt, sir. Great looking shirt. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Rob, if you ever get over my way to hunt and you want to hunt with Gary, you let me know. I'll set that up.
Well, thank you very much. I am planning on making a trip. Like I told you, Bernie, we belong back when I worked for Disney. We joined the Disney Vacation Club because obviously I got a nice big discount being an employee. And they have the Vero Beach Resort over there, right? Like I say, right in front of the shipwreck.
Yeah, I hunt there all the time.
So basically with COVID last year, we could not get out and use any of our Disney vacation points. So they're building up. So I have to use some before we lose them. So Denise said, if you want to go over there for 2 or 3 nights and go metal tech, knock yourself out. So yes, I do plan on getting over there, Bernie.
As long as he's not stuck at Oak Island. He's hard to get a hold of now. Did you watch on the Discovery Channel last week? There was a 1715 Fleet documentary.
No, I did not.
There's another one coming up the 25th of January. It's the second part. But he was on there with a lot of the famous people over here that hunt those wrecks.
Commander Yank says, I have off today. When we hunt, Rob, where's Dalton? Dalton works on Sundays. That's why he usually doesn't come into the stream too much. But Denise let me out Friday. I was able to go out Friday. Jay Steele says, I need a lot more rings to catch up to Terry. Jay Steele, I had never seen a display case like Terry's. Well, I have like Jeff's, but Jeff's all had Roman stuff on it. Terry's all had just gold ring after gold ring after gold piece of jewelry. Wow.
I've just subbed you, Bernie.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I think I'm already subbed to you.
Nick says, I saw Gary and the brothers on the beach on Discovery
I'd
the
like
other
to have
night.
a chat with you sometime. Love to have a chat with you.
Oh, definitely. I'm on Facebook, and you can catch me on YouTube.
Oh, are you? Okay. What, as St. Lucie?
The St. Lucie, well, wait a minute. It's not St. Lucie. It's Treasure Hunters Search and Recovery. That's my Facebook channel, or you can look me up under my name, Bernie Caffaro, Caffaro.
See, Jeff, he may answer his Facebook page.
Oh, I'm always on there.
Last one, Rob.
Jeff even sent me a nasty note with the coins. Here's Jeff's note. Hey, Rob, I tried several times to get a hold of you, but I knew that was wasting my time. I even asked Cynthia to ask you. I just figured my snail mail was quicker than you are. He's right, though. Oh, I'm not on Facebook a
What's
lot,
your
guys.
family name, Bernie?
What's that?
But Bernie, what is it?
CAFF as in Frank, ARO.
Let me just do that.
Anybody want to post any magnet fishing or metal detecting or any treasure hunting, whatever? You can always go to my Facebook page.
I just added you, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
I just sent you a request.
It's magnet fishing in the USA. Anybody?
Ooh, that's a nice. That'll cover you all right there.
Yeah, close to I think 900.
I don't know if you've got the right one,
right
Bernie.
We have two separate conversations going on here.
Yeah.
Have you got the one? Sorry. Have you got the one?
You guys go ahead.
I'm standing on the Hoover Dam. It's that one.
That's you with a blonde lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I sent you a friend request.
Southwest, take care.
Why is your wife the best? To the hospital?
That's funny. I've not got it yet.
Why is he going to the hospital, Rob?
His wife's in the hospital.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on, but we all wished her well earlier. But it must be a hospital like quite a bit away because he's been traveling there for almost like an hour. So it must be a pretty big hospital. So
everybody keep them in your prayers, will you?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Now I don't know who Gary Blackwell is, Nick, but obviously Gary Drayton, and apparently, I guess Bernie, he's going to be up at Florida Hunt 8. Gary Drayton. Supposed to be.
Sweetheart. Thank you very much.
I know. Can't get over the stuff that guy found. You know what? I'll go ahead and do my video this week. I'm doing a video, guys, coming up soon. I'll probably publish it. Well, I don't know if I'll get to it today. Maybe tomorrow. Guys, Troy and Dalton have got all their silver and their Wheatie counts done for the year. I've got my silver count done. So we're going to be doing a video for figuring out who got the most silver between the three of us guys and who got the most. And then we're going to do one for closest pick to the exact number. So I'll probably be having a giveaway coming online Monday or Tuesday for Troy and I and Dalton for the silver. So, but Brockton, I forgot, what magnet do you use?
Well, I used to use the 1,400 pound anti-collision, but I now have the 360 from Brute. So I'll be using that once I get back.
Now, are you an affiliate? Are you an affiliate with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You use the magnet that attracts metal, don't you? Is it that one?
Yes. That is the one.
I
would hope so.
Well, if we get those ones that attract plastic, we'll be getting all kind of stuff out of the water, won't we?
Yeah, no kidding. Did
you
you
know,
ever see
we were talking about Brockton, if they get a magnet strong enough that you can just go over the top of the ground and start pulling start pulling stuff out of the dirt.
Yeah, I bet a 1,200 pound one, it could just go over the ground.
A lot of people do that. They drag it behind them as they're doing metal detecting, and you can get stuff off of the beach that way.
I believe
now. Yeah. Now, Marty, when you say only 23, 24 silvers for this year, do you mean 2022 already, or did you mean 2021?
Yeah, Reed, I need a gold magnet. I need a gold magnet too.
Yeah, Reed, we all need a gold magnet. That would be awesome.
Magnet. I want a Roman magnet.
You are a Roman magnet, okay? Boom! See, got you on that one.
Yeah,
you got me there. You got me there.
He definitely is, man. They're very attracted to him.
Well, guys, it's 11:22.
He gave me an awesome Roman.
Rob wants a gold magnet.
You saw that, right, Rob?
What's that?
The coin that he gave me.
No, that Jeff gave you.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Let me see.
Wow, I thought I was special.
You got a silver one.
I know. He says I'm short but special, so
you got a silver one.
Rob got a silver one.
Rob got a silver one. Don't tell him about that gold one I sent you.
Showing. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
I know where mine are, Jeff. They're right there.
Yeah.
No. I know where mine is, but I can't go there right now because
Ah,
the wife is sleeping in
You
there
know what
'cause
you were
she does the
saying, Rob? You
overnight.
put the coin down and you can't find it. I did the same. I found a fairly rare Roman coin, and I keep my coffee there on that shelf. So when I'm lying on the bed, I can just reach over and get it. And I normally put my coins and finds up there, and I put that coin up there. And the next day I couldn't find it, and it's here somewhere, but I can't. I've emptied the bed. I've gone under the bed. I've took everything out. I've searched high and low. And can I find it? Can I Ella's like? No, I can't find it.
well, Park Rat Pat found that it was a 1911 over 1912 Mercury dime. He found that out metal detecting, and it's the 1/2 variety. And when you open up the book, it's got a beautiful picture of the book, and you can see the 2 and the 1 right over top of each other. And when Pat showed his, it is a perfect example of that. You just see the 2 over the 1, very expensive dime, worth $300, $400, $500. So we were on a stream, and Pat goes, "I can't find my dime." I said, "Well, you can't find your dime." "I lost my dime." Go ahead, Brockton. Oh
That's
my
the
God,
front of it.
that is gorgeous.
That's the front of it. And hold on, let me just switch.
You earned that one, brother. You earned it.
Thank you, brother. Come on. Hold on. Let me just switch it to the other side.
I've still
There you
got
go.
some work that wants doing though.
That is sweet.
Isn't that awesome?
So you just can't imagine finding something that old.
So you got the silver, I got the gold. Who's better?
Hey, Rob, I got 3 of them here that I found on the beach, which were probably carried by ship survivors or something in a shipwreck. This is one of them.
Hang on, I'm trying to get you up on solo, Bernie. I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out-
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's Antonin. No, it's not Antoninus Pius.
That's-
I've got that emperor. I think it might be Antoninus Pius. Where'd you get that from?
This is off of a beach down here in Florida.
You are joking.
That's the back of it.
You know that's Roman, don't you?
Yes, and I got 2 more here.
Have you looked it up?
I knew as soon as I found it, as soon as I saw it, it was Roman. I've got that same emperor.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
a drunk.
Jeff, if you come over, Jeff, do you want to go do that beach?
Yeah, I'd love to meet up with this guy.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I've got him as well.
Here's the back.
And you found these on the beach. That's silver, that one, or silver dipped.
Yeah,
that's silver dipped. That one.
And then there's this one, which is silver. I had this one tested.
Yeah,
that's,
that's gorgeous.
That
is.
That's early Rome. That might be.
That's the back.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not bad. That
amazing condition.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the cool thing about silver and gold, Brockton. It'll sit down there forever and come out looking the same way.
Oh yeah, they will. Yeah.
That is amazing.
That's from. I've been researching a 1500 era wreck for about 20 years, and these came off that beach. It's just really hard to get to that area. You got to go in by kayak and then go over the dunes to get to the beach.
Wow.
You know, I don't know if you know, but during the what do you call it? Times I don't know. A few hundred years ago, Dark Ages. During the Dark Ages, they would very often find Roman coins, which was then 14 or 1500 years old, back 500 years ago, and they would just put holes in them and put them around the necks as trophies.
Rob was 3 years old then. No,
Hey, now that I just turned the big 6-0, Brockton, I can't. You can do all the old jokes you want. My buddy saw a bumper sticker that said, "When did I get to be the same age as old people?" And that's exactly how I feel right now, man. When the hell did that happen?
I'm playing with you, Rob.
Hey,
this is carry on.
This is what's odd. Those coins came off the same beach as here. Let me pull these out if they're in here.
Good morning, Miss Alex.
They came
Yeah,
off.
I'd like to be in the cool Roman club too, Marty.
I'll take this off so you can get a better look at it.
All right, we're gonna make Bernie's show.
There's 2 possibilities here. Number one, or three possibilities. Number
Yeah,
one,
Reed, 60 is the new 30. I don't feel like 30, Reed.
there was a Roman. Romans were there.
I can't get this off, but I'll come up as close as I can.
Okay, well, let me take
Is
you
that a
single.
Roman? Oh yeah,
There you
that's
go.
That's 17,
Spanish.
1715. Yeah, that came out of the same area as these coins. So I call it shipwreck soup. There's a bunch of wrecks down there, and people must have been carrying Roman stuff on them at that
There must
time.
have been. There must have been. Maybe somebody found a hoard,
Yeah.
Roman stuff, or somebody was handed it down or something, and they've collared it.
Well,
That's
we get you
crazy.
two together.
That is crazy.
Bernie, if
Yeah.
Jeff ever gets over here later this
Oh, yeah,
spring,
definitely. We have to meet up.
yes, I'll get him over there and we'll stay at the Disney Resort.
You paying?
So,
We'll be right there.
You're paying? We know you're loaded.
So what's
No, I'm gonna use my points, sir. Okay, I'm not paying anything. Okay.
so are you anywhere near Fort Lauderdale then?
I'm about 2 hours north, hour and a half north of Lauderdale.
North. Okay, so you're quite close to the South Carolina border, I guess. Was it?
No.
No.
We're a long way.
I'm in the middle of the state. Florida is about what 5,000 miles long, Rob.
Is it?
It's actually about 800 miles from the Keys all the way to the Georgia coast. Very
You've got a
long.
good
Yeah,
governor anyway.
Jeff. If you start down in the Keys, Jeff, it takes you an entire day just to get out of the state of Florida.
I tell you what, you're lucky to have Ron DeSantis. I'll tell you that for nothing.
All right. Well, based on that, Mr. Jeff, we're going to go, guys. It's 11:29. Mr. Marlin starts in 1 minute. So let's all head over to Mr. Marlin's, the 20 that are here. Sorry for you folks coming in late. AZ Mort Squad, Alex. So
Great talking to
Hey,
everybody.
AZ Mort,
Yes.
you lost the race. You missed the race. I won.
that's right.
I
Brockton
won.
won the race today.
If AZ Mort was there, I probably would have lost.
Brockton's got that coming, man.
My
All righty,
$2
guys.
bill.
We'll see you over at Marlin's. Jeff, Bernie.
All right.
Thanks
See you,
for being
brother.
here, guys. We appreciate it.
Ciao.
Peace out, guys.
Take
Thank you.
care.
See you next week.
See you, Brockton.
Thank you,
See you
Jeff. Talk
guys.
to you
See you,
soon.
bro. See you
Thanks,
guys.
sir.
Peace.